stupid. Look at that. Gotta fucking rain, bro. Why gotta fucking rain, bro? Let me turn this heat on right quick, even though I don't really need it. Just have something going on in my area. But yeah, folks. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on the road by now, but want to have a motherfucking tornado watch. Like, who the fuck has a tornado watch? There we go. As y'all can see, I got the green on. Hold on. Let me show you the shorts. Green on. Y'all can't see. Ooh. Got the red. Got the these Scarlet Witch socks, huh? No, these the Multiverse of Madness socks. Got everybody on that bitch. Plus, I got the rubies in. Had to rock these. I got the blue ones waiting on standby. The sapphire bitches. But I had to put the rubies in so it can match my socks, you know. But what I was finna say? Oh, I got my bong over here doing this little thing. I'm gonna keep it right there just for a good little minute because it haven't been long since I put it right here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Cause I got that I got alcohol sitting in it. And it's been I want to say a good little hour. But I wanted to go a little bit longer. This nigga Soldier fucking stupid. This nigga really threaten niggas like he really gonna do something, but as soon as this nigga do something, if he do something, niggas coming straight for you. Niggas not going to the baby mama. Niggas not going to the other baby mama. Niggas coming to you. Like, let this nigga talk shit and just beat his ass when you catch this nigga. Like, everybody be making beef seem like, oh, it's so fucking reasonable sometimes. But bro, if a nigga disrespect you, don't go on fucking line and be like, oh yeah, he's a dead man. Cause soon as this nigga come up dead, he can have nothing to do with it. They coming straight for him. Like, that don't make no sense, bro. He's smarter than that. At least I think he's smarter than that. Like, make it make sense, Lord. Make it make sense. Cause that's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Like, even I know that shit, bro. Like, I'm not finna get disrespected in public, you feel me? Okay, check me out. I'm not finna get disrespected in public and not do nothing unless they got, like, a small amount of people. Around. But if you in public or on a place like social media and you threaten this nigga after everybody saw that, you know, you clearly got disrespected by this man, but now you gonna go on fucking internet and threaten this nigga when you can easily call this nigga up or just pull up. Like, niggas making this seem like it's niggas stupid. I'm not even gonna talk about that shit anymore because that shit is stupid. I ain't watched the Captain Carter episode. I think I did. I think I did. Most likely I did. I think I did. um. Did he do it? Did he do it? Oh man, that song that was funny. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? I'm like, bro, nigga clever as hell. Ah man. Hey, not for real though. Huh. 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 Shut up, y'all. Shut up. Ooh. Damn. Damn. Nah, that's a fake ass. See? Yeah, that's a fake ass. They gotta be fake, unless that's fucking... Yeah, that's most likely wrestling. Yep, that's the wrestling booty. That's the wrestling booty. Motherfucker do squats every day. Oh, I'm trying to find some good to watch that I haven't watched yet. And I saw a good little bit. I'm just still searching. I'm not doing preview. I should do preview, huh? I should, but no, I'm not. Yep, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Huh. Oh, I just thought about something. Let me go handle this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Just that. Literally just that. Oh, and I got that pink Whitney on deck. I got that pink Whitney on deck. 30% alcohol, 60 proof. But I also got that 50% alcohol, 99 proof. You feel me? So yeah, we gonna be on that shit today. Oh, I'm about to say what I was doing. I was doing this. Um. And yo, I see some good things, man. I see some good things. Well, they really talking about recasting Kane with the dude who played Mr. in the new Color Purple. What's poppin'? Mic check, mic check. What's up, what's up? Yo, 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 yo. I think it'll be better if we go to your world because my world is not shit. So go to your lobby and invite me to your lobby and then we can go to your world. I'm just suggesting some things, you know. I got a world, but that bit is not cool. I'm pretty sure yours is way better than mine. So is you gonna do it or not? That's the question. That's the question. You gonna do it or not? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Oh, I got a lot of good things I can watch. Real life, and I see a good 3 right here, and it's been a whole week. Yeah, it's been a whole week. Well, it's 6 days, but it's close to a week. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna stop right here. If I see something that I watched, I'm gonna stop. I'm trying to add something to my watch later list, but it's not working. It's not working. I didn't really watch that, but they said I watched that, but I ain't really watched that. I didn't watch that, even though they said I watched that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm still going down. I'm fucking retarded. Look, we down to 9 days. Okay, for real though. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to the last thing I saw that I wanted to watch, and I think Penny. Penny, stupid, look at that. See why I can't add this to my watch later list? That's fake. It must just be for my subscription list. No, man. Boy, Zac Efron looks so fucking different now. That's crazy. I just saw a fucking little picture of him in the first High School Musical. It looks so different. Anyways. I want to talk about trans people. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm just so confused, and I don't want to say some shit that I'm gonna regret down the line. I just got questions. I just got questions. And I don't really know no trans people like that. Every time I see them, they always on social media. I never really got to meet one in person, not that I know of. But yeah, I'm just curious. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, bro, where's this fucking video? Please be Eric or Jessica. Eric, Jessica. There we go. Okay. I wish I wasn't such a bitch about water. But who the hell likes water? Nobody! Alright, washing out the shot glass. Got some good old red beans and rice right here. Got the cornbread, got the chicken and that thing, you know. Yeah. Now I'm finna get my bone. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Like I said, I had the alcohol in that bitch. Not drinking alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I'm trying to. Whoa, no! Trying to clean that bitch out some type of way. Pick that up. Nobody wants that on the floor. But yeah, this shit is brown as fuck, bro. Like, I want y'all to see this shit. Now, y'all know how my bone is. I can't really clean that bitch like that. Or at least can't clean it the way that I want to clean it. You feel me? How it should be clean. But bro, you can barely see inside that bitch. Look at that. I'm just letting it sit. I ain't shaking it up. None of that. Just look at that. Just look at that, chat. That shit is dirty as hell, man. Chance, what's up, man? I told you, just invite me to your lobby and we can go to your world. Yeah, man, fuck. Shit. Stupid dumbass. Whew. This is about to be death. I'm trying to make sure. Bro, this shit is brown. Like, if y'all can see this shit under the light, bro, y'all would not believe this shit. Like, can I take a picture? With the flash on? Matter of fact, go with the video. There we go. Bro. This shit here is crazy. I wish I could see this shit. Wait. Oh, look at this shit. Man, bro. Let me clean this up. Bro, that shit was so fucking brown. Like, now y'all can kind of see that bitch. Look at that. Just the, bruh. Oh my god. And that shit dripping. My bad. One more thing. Come on, bastard. Clean the hole right quick, even though that bitch is like hella fucking clean. I can literally put the fucking chopstick through that bitch with no fucking resistance. Crazy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fuck it. I think that should be good enough.
Okay, the bottom don't look. Yeah, the bottom don't look like it did nothing. Okay. Got that bone ready.
Got that bone ready. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be going live on my fucking Instagram. Why this bitch popped up on my motherfucking story? My fault, y'all. Hold on. Hoes.
Plays a huge role in this series. And with Vincent on board, and he just raises the stakes. In the story.
Oh man, this shit looks dope as fuck, bro. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to watch all of them bitches tomorrow. Them niggas really might do something. But it ain't gonna be with me. It's not gonna be bitch. Let me got this fucking thing. That's the thing. I fucking got off the fucking live. I mean, got off of Instagram to get off this shit. Then get right back fucking to it. What's poppin'? We in this bitch. We got a shot glass. We got the controller on the charger. We got cookies on standby. Fuck, what else do we need? What else do we need? Let me unplug this shit, man. My shit died. Talking about the phone too. Fuck it. What's poppin'? About to hop on this game since it wanna be fucking raining and shit. Talking about a hurricane or tornado or whatever. See if I can find somebody though first. Nope. Gotta switch the modes. Gotta switch it up. There we go. Let's get it. Okay. I'm missing something. Shit. Told you about to hop on this game since it want to be raining or have a tornado or whatever. About to hop on this and kind of just play the day away, real life, because it's not slowing down no time soon. So I don't know. Hop on this bitch. I am missing something. Oh, look, bro. I'm in my fucking head, like, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm missing. I'm missing this shit the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time. Yep, I'm gonna leave the door open and everything. Fuck this shit. To get a little game in, man. Fuck. If I don't make it, I don't make it. What's poppin'? You hear the sound. Fuck, I got a broke controller, but I'm still doing my ditty though. I can't just play racing all the fucking time, man. Fuck. What's poppin' though, bro? I know they ain't got your ass at work when they supposed to have a tornado watch. Come on, man. It's time to hop out that bus, man. Ooh, these niggas deep. Ooh. What's poppin', man? What's good, man? Ah! Bro, and a nigga, bro. I gotta get another one in. Oh yeah, I'm getting off now. Now you're getting off, nigga. Boy, you ain't getting on the fucking game till about like 8 o'clock tonight. If not 8, maybe 7. It's about to be 4 o'clock. I doubt you about to get on now, my nigga. Look at this cheating bitch. Looking ass. Right behind you. Look, about to get smacked. Look, he on that. He on that bullshit. On straight bullshit, bro. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Gotta have that Linux in my fat baby. Gotta have the Linux in my fat baby. So I gotta turn right here. Be right here. And turn that a bit. I can be like. Oh man, I got something waiting on the screen too, but I wanna be focused. I wanna be focused watching this shit. So yeah. We gonna get
right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Right foot creep, walking with that heater.
around, make sure they don't see him. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with a heater. The devil under your feet, on their way to see you. My last game for a little minute. I wanted to fucking fill up my bowl right quick. Hey! hey! That's funny, but I know that ain't him though. I know that ain't him. The nigga that just got on my live on Instagram, I saw his profile pop up on the game, and I just know that ain't him. Niggas love calling my phone but never want to leave a fucking voice message, bro. Niggas love calling my phone but never want to leave a fucking voice message. So what's this nigga talking about? Boy, if they didn't want us power up like he doing, man, let me get one more win. One more win. I came in second in the tournament. That's what's up. I forgot all about that fucking tournament. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot all about that tournament. Fuck, forgot all about the shit. I thought that shit was done. Yo. My fault, y'all. I just had to get that off my keypad because, my mouse pad, because I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it just finished. What you talking about, bro? What tournament? You got a Fortnite tournament I don't know about? Shit. Cause I swear I thought you was talking about the tournament with the fucking game that you was playing. It didn't freeze. I made a mistake and stopped the stream. But I don't know what second place get. Why you asking me what second place get? Like I'm so confused. Philadelphia dude won. Philadelphia. Nigga, is you talking about fantasy? Cause I'm thinking that you talking about a fucking Fortnite tournament. Like, man, yeah, the fantasy, that's not a fucking tournament, stupid. Oh man, one of the niggas hit me up today. I'm gonna let y'all know now, I ain't got the money. I'm gonna get that bitch though, but you gotta give me time. I told dude, man, no later than February. But shit, I had to use that shit though. I forgot what I laid out, but second place winner gonna get like second place prize. So like, it was just me, you, and 2 other people. So that's like, that's $80. So boom. First place gonna get 60, second place get 40, and third place get 20. Fuck. Should have told them niggas, man, that shit's dead, bro. I should have gave y'all fucking money back, bro, cause I really was not feeling that shit when I fucking left that bit. Yeah, 40 for second. Yeah. I swear I should have won my first move and withdraw everybody from that bitch, bro. Cause that fucking moment still kind of pissed me off, man. Y'all motherfuckers having fun with this shit, and I'm the one who fucking started it. Like, yep, not doing that shit again next year. If I do, it's definitely not gonna be with the niggas that was in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, cause bro, that's supposed to be my fucking money, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's supposed to be my fucking money, bro. I really had so much fucking confidence that I was gonna win this season. I knew I was gonna win this season, bro. And that's probably Nick, bro. I'm not even gonna get started. Cause that shit's just gonna get me not focused. And fucking lose this fucking game right here. Who the hell is trying to shoot me? poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Matter of fact, keep that on there. Yeah. Oh, I hear somebody coming. I hear somebody coming. That's just one. Of course, Mikey. What you mean? The best turtle. The fuck? Better recognize. Better recognize, man. Just thought I was gonna get Raphael or Donatello. Nobody like them people. Let's get it. Leo, easy. Leo, easy. Boy, you need to stop doing drugs. My boy said, Leo, easy. Nigga, what? Not easy. Mikey watching all of them. Let's just be honest. Like, even Raphael, when he supposed to be like the brute or some shit, man. Mikey knocking them niggas down. No hesitation, no contemplation. You gotta be honest with yourself when you talking about shit like that. You feel me? Cause they got facts to go along with it. This nigga said Leo the best, hands down. Yup, them drugs is fucking over your head, man. Leave the drugs alone, man. No person in their right mind gonna say Leo is the best, man. Nigga not even the smartest. How he gonna be the best? Now I know Mikey not the smartest, but still, like, nigga. Respect the GOAT. Gotta respect the GOAT. This nigga don't know I play Rocket Racing. Come on, what's going on? What is nigga at? He bust out on my ass. He knew I was finna. I want to see what you gonna do right quick. Come on, shake back. Shake back. Move, bitch. Come on. Up top with it. Up top with it. Where are you at? Where you at?
Get that shit out of here, man. Stupid dumbass. Give me your fucking gun. Give me that fucking medallion. I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. Can I get some shield? I just need some shield. I just need some shield. I just need some shield. Can I? Can I? Da-da, da-da. Can I? Dummy! I could have got a free 5,000, man. Fuck. I'm about to say, bitch, I been made it past the 65 mark. Fuck, I should be getting something.
Anyways, we finna get down and dirty. We finna get fucking down and dirty. I'm about to put this controller on the charger right quick. Alrighty. Thank you. Say, bitch. Alright. Before I start eating this fucking food, put this bitch in front of my heater for a second. Just so it can get the little heatness to it. And while that's doing that, I'm about to whoop, I'm finna fill the bowl up while watching New Rockstars. Just one video about New Rockstars.
Marvel's What If Season 2, many Marvel fans can't help but ask, what if ourselves? In many ways, Marvel feels like its best days are still ahead of it, but in others, it kind of feels like somewhere down the line we skewed onto a darkest timeline, a reality that we weren't necessarily meant to be in. If you look back at the history of all of Hollywood, there are countless nexus points in history in which the timeline veered onto its current course, but away from a completely different and equally exciting existence. Specifically, there was a singular moment 10 years ago industry in which the timeline veered onto its current course, but away from a completely different and equally exciting existence. Specifically, there was a singular moment 10 years ago in the development of the first Ant-Man film in which Edgar Wright, director of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, left his dream project of directing Ant-Man, setting Marvel Studios on a destined path of committee pre-visualized fever dreams called things like Quantumania. But instead of its current Kang headaches, could we have had a more badass Avengers in the Fantastic Four sooner? So inspired by the What If series, we at New Rockstars decided to embark upon a new series where we will explore the endless possibilities and thrilling timelines that were erased in an instant as we ask the question, what if? Time, space, reality. Movie franchise building is more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless profit possibilities where a single thinks on a headshot.
His head ass. I just got what he was doing.
Ant-Man, setting Marvel Studios on a destined path of committee pre-visualized fever dreams called things like Quantumania. But instead of its current Kang headaches, could we have had a more badass Avengers in the Fantastic Four sooner? So inspired by the What If series, we at New Rockstars decided to embark upon a new series where we will explore the endless possibilities and thrilling timelines that were erased in an instant as we ask the question, what if? Time, space, reality. Movie franchise building is more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless profit possibilities where a single thinks on a headshot can branch out into infinite better plotlines pitched on YouTube by nerds. Nerds who would make terrible movies if ever given the chance. Follow one of these nerds and ponder the question, what if?
Ready to spawn?
Bigger than life.
Ready to spawn?
But bigger than life. Argyle.
I'm here at Berry Avenue at the Kroger to become a Kroger delivery driver.
It's a super fun and interactive game where you deliver as many shopping orders as possible before time runs out.
Called Kroger Crazy Delivery. Try out the Kroger Crazy Delivery on Roblox Berry Avenue.
It's Friday, May 23rd, 2014. The Hollywood Reporter publishes a joint statement from Marvel Studios and director Edgar Wright, saying the studio and director have parted ways on Ant-Man due to differences in their versions of the film. The decision to move on is amicable. The statement sent shockwaves throughout the nerd world, shaking to the core those who were delighted by Edgar Wright's test footage for the film shown at San Diego Comic-Con in July 2012. According to the book MCU, The Reign of Marvel Studios by Joanna Robinson, Dave Gonzalez, and Gavin.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna drink that Pink Whitney first just because it's vodka. I'm gonna drink that Pink Whitney first just because it's vodka. Bringing the apple juice out just in case. But I'm about to pull this whole thing up. This whole thing up. Wait a second. Turn the bowl. One more second. Oh man. Okay. Comb it out a bit, 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 comb it out a bit. Okay, let's get it. You about to pull this whole thing up. Ooh, it smells sweet. It tastes sweet. A little shot. New life. Fucking new life, man. New life. New life. New life. New life. I see why people like this drink. This is my first time actually trying this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is my first time actually trying Pink Whitney. I've been had New Amsterdam before, but pink lemonade, New Amsterdam, 30%, 60 proof. It do something. Let that, I'm trying to get all of it out. Okay. Anyways. Let me take the hit of this too, cause I ain't gonna lie. It's not that I need it, but I would like some other flavor in my mouth right now. Okay. Put this back in the refrigerator. Turn the bowl. Oh God. All right. All right. All right. My fault. There we go. That's what I was trying to get out. That's what I was trying to get out right there. Okay. Should I hit the bong first or should I finish the alcohol? Because this is a little bigger than the shot that I already took. Just a little bigger. Just a little bigger. My fault, Instagram. Just a little bigger. We still got that 99 right here, man, so fuck it. I'd rather drink vodka straight, I ain't gonna lie. Absolute vodka at that. Cause New Amsterdam vodka tastes like gin. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And nigga used to be on that Amsterdam bad. If it wasn't that Taka, it was always Amsterdam. Always blue top. Always blue top. Never red, never yellow, never green, never pink. Just blue top. That's the original version. Bro, if it wasn't so fucking wet, I'll go and do some DoorDash. I ain't gonna lie. I was going to go get my carpet out the water, but nah, that bitch need to be washed. Fuck that. Turn the bowl. I got aluminum foil on top of it instead of cellophane. Hopefully that gives it a different taste, because lately I've been tasting cellophane on my food, and I don't know why I'm just tasting this shit, and I've been using cellophane for like all my fucking life. I was about to say, bro, the fact that they want to stop right now, but nah, it's picking back up. It's just the time. It's 4:18. Yeah, it's just the time. I ain't gonna lie. If it was like a lesser time or whatever, then we would be doing that. Hold on, what is this? My fault, Twitch. My fault, Twitch. My fault, Twitch. I already see I'm fucking up. I'm trying to use the computer while I'm... Matter of fact, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Alright, we back. Okay. Okay. Encode and overload. Please consider turning down video setting or using faster encoding presets. Preset. That's what I'm gonna have to do, because I feel like that be fucking me up most of the time, and that's why my shit be choppy on Twitch. But Facebook, I said Facebook, YouTube, they may not show my shit when my internet is down, but man, they keep the game going though. But yeah. Got them rubies in, man. I like these bitches, bro. I wish somebody would tell me these female earrings. Tell me these female earrings. I don't give a fuck. Look, rock them bitches like that too. Yeah, instead of having them bitches hanging. Yeah, fuck you mean. Yeah, fuck you mean. See, I don't want to be like them hoes, but I want to get another hole. Real life though, like I just want like another hole like right here or some shit. Like real life, I just want another hole. You know, wasn't preparing to do that shit, but man, like I would like to do that shit. Just so I can like have two different earrings in. You know, I feel like that'd be dope as shit. Oh, them bitches falling down. Yeah, the bitches falling down. But yeah, I just think that'd be dope as shit, because I would never get bone pierced. I can't see how y'all do that, bro. No matter how soft and flexible this is, it's your fucking bone, bitch. Like, why would you get something in your bone, bitch? Like, bro, even when a motherfucker do a piercing right here, they don't do that bitch through the nose. They pinch your fucking skin and do the fucking skin, bitch. Like, motherfuckers really be getting this shit pierced. This shit right here, like, I can't see how y'all some, ooh, this bitch right here, I can't see how y'all do that. I can see how y'all do this, you know, but this, bro, this, like, why is you piercing right there, bro? Like, come on. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nose piercing.
the piercer is getting slapped. I swear to God. Cause I just can't let nobody pierce my nose, bro. I'm gonna either sneeze or slap a bitch or both. Like, cause like, bro, ooh, nigga gonna have to restrain me if I get a nose pierce. I ain't gonna lie. Any bone piercing, nigga gonna have to restrain me, bro. I can do the little low, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. That was a little easy, you know. Don't like doing it, but like that was a little easy. But doing shit like eyebrows, even the eyebrows, bro. Not doing the eyebrows. That's too fucking much. Like, even though you got skin to pitch right here just like your fucking nose, no, them motherfuckers be getting fucking dermals, bro. Like in their fucking face, on your cheek, bro. Like, this is your cheekbone. And motherfuckers be. Let me get off this topic. Cause I can really talk about this shit all day. Cause I fucked with somebody who had piercings like that. Not like everywhere, but a motherfucker had the face bitch, the tongue bitch, belly button, fucking back dermals that's not even legal. Like, ooh, this bitch looks so clean. I can't even keep that bitch on there. This is like the freshest I can get this piece. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, cause usually I can just, like, it'll be restricting, like, it'll be like sticky and shit, so like, as soon as I just put it on there, it'll stick. But as soon as I let this bitch go, that bitch gonna drop. Thought I was finna do it, huh? Nope! Fuck that. Jesus Christ is great. Y'all don't think that man is great, y'all can eat a dick. I swear. Don't fuck with the devil over here. Motherfucker like to fuck with me, but I don't fuck with him. I swear to God, bro. Oh, that was that hit right there, though. That's one thing I hate about cleaning my shit out, bro. That shit hits so fucking stronger. So fucking stronger. Like, so fucking stronger. Oh, Jesus. But I like it, though, because it gives me a quick high. Like crack. Not saying I know how crack is, but the footage that I've seen of people doing crack or people talking about crack, it seemed like this shit happened in an instant. Like, soon as you hit the fucking pipe, boom, instant high, you know? That's why I feel like the bong do for me, you know? It's not me being lazy, not want to roll blunts and shit. Nah, it's just easier to get high this way. Definitely if I'm in my house or if I'm in an area I'm comfortable in. Come on now. I'm hitting the bong. The fuck? And I think I said this already before, but shit, the only reason that I smoke out my bong, like, prominently, like mainly, is because I'm trying to save weed, and that's what I've been doing. Like, you know, it becoming a time where I have my moments where I'm smoking as much as I would smoke a blunt or two or whatever within a day. But like, I can literally do what I just did right now and just chill for a good hour. Real life. I don't got no additive in my shit. It's just weed, bro. I don't got no wax in there. I don't got no keef. None of that shit. It's just weed. And I just be smoking that shit like that, you know. And definitely if I fill the bowl up, I could just hit that bitch once or twice and I'm not fucking with it. Real life. But only reason I be killing that shit because it's like as soon as I hit that bitch twice, it's like I'm almost done. It's like, why am I saving this little ass hill when I know this little ass hill ain't gonna do shit for me, and I just decided to kill that shit. That's the only reason. That's the only reason y'all be seeing me kill shit. I swear to God, that's the only reason y'all see me kill shit, because it's like, what's the point of saving this shit? Cause like usually when I be having that mindset, it usually be at night. It's like right before I about to lay it down. You feel me? And I'll be making the decision to just fill the bowl up, hit that bitch once, just so it can just give me the high feeling. Just go lay it down. Real life. And most of the time, it's either I take too big of a hit, or I end up taking a hit right after that one. Like literally right after that one. Like them the only two reasons it be seeming like I'm down to my last little bit and I be killing that shit. Cause my goal is just to hit that bitch once, go on my move until I feel like I need it again. I'm not that type of addict to say that, oh, when I hit that bitch, it just feels like the high is there and it's gone. I'm like, I gotta hit it again. Like, no, I'm not that type of nigga. I would never be that type of nigga. But there be times where those type of actions is reasonable, like real life. But I don't know, man. Like I'm really trying to start disciplining myself in a way with weed. Like I'm really trying to get into that mode to where I'm not as dependent on it, or at least I'm not that adamant on trying to smoke it. You feel me? Cause like these last couple days, like I ain't been smoking shit in the morning. Or at least one time I remember I ain't smoked nothing all fucking day, and I came on the stream and I hit that bitch, and it was like boom, that's all I needed for the moment until I really started to get hype. So it's like I don't know what to say. This that fucking Pink Whitney talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This that fucking Pink Whitney talking. Y'all supposed to be watching the whole fucking video about what if Edgar Wright would have directed Ant-Man. Like, and I'm over here talking about fucking bong hits. Like, bruh. What? Yeah, that's that Pink Whitney talking, man. See, yeah, I'm about to turn the bowl right quick one more time. Well, yeah, what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what we finna do, y'all. We ain't finna waste no more time talking about my bullshit in life and how I do things. Unless I really have people on here. Like, if I would see, I would feel more that I'm talking to people if I had actual people in here. You feel me? You know, I could talk to myself any day of the week. You know, shit, any time of the day. You know, I don't want to do that shit and act like I got somebody, you know, fucking with me when there's not plenty of people fucking with me. So I'm about to watch this motherfucking video. We gonna start from the intro, real life. I don't know if I want to eat or should I play the game, bro. Should I play the game, bro? I think I should play the game. I hate being ADHD, man. I swear to God, they be driving me fucking insane. Boy, Soldier can sue the shit out of him. I mean, not Soldier. Sosa can sue the shit out of Fortnite. If he wanted to. Look at that. Look at that. That looks just like his blue bitch. It's the glow man. Like, crazy. Call him Sunspot, man. When I saw the Sunspot now, I was like, oh, they dropping Marvel shit again. Okay. I'm not even a fucking Marvel character, bro. Let me get a race in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a race in, and then I'm gonna eat my food and watch this video. Yeah, let me get a race in right quick, y'all. So, but I'm gonna get off on Instagram though. I ain't gonna lie, I've been on here long enough. This is not a fucking streaming service, bitch. This is Instagram. I'll give y'all an hour or two. That's it. Fuck. I'm streaming. I'll be trying to go for at least 4 hours. 3, you know. But these motherfuckers be going live the whole day. I'm like, bro. No. Niggas doing a 9 to 5 in front of a camera, bro. Like, bro. Unless I'm really getting paid like that, bitch, you can't make me do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I really want to be part of that type of lifestyle, but man, it gonna take a minute before a nigga actually get like that. See, everybody got these battle pass cars, man. Come on, let's go with 9. Fuck it. Yeah. So I was riding that nigga, no homo. Just sitting on top of his fucking car. He just making me get in front of him. Oh, I hate this bullshit ass track. I hate this bullshit ass track. I can do better than that, y'all. Hold on. Let me get it right. Alright, I forgot. That's gonna be the last one. Yeah, don't fucking play with me. Hit the wall, man, because I was excited. Stupid ass. Don't fucking play with me, y'all. Ooh! I get style points for that, even though I did crash into that fucking wall. Bitch. Stop fucking playing with me, man. You see me? Big foe. Big foe. Big foe. Stop playing me. You see the rank though? Hold on. Gold 3, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Fuck you mean? In this bitch, man. Man, I'll give y'all another game with racing, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give y'all another game with racing, bro. Y'all deserve that bitch, bro. Cause I really be getting in the top 4 damn near all the time. Damn near all the time. They be having the moments where they be fucking me over right up in 5th. Maybe 8, 9. See, you only had 9 people in this race. Usually there'd be a full 11. Nigga, that's the rain? Crazy. I'm like, is that my refrigerator, nigga? Like, what's going on? Oh, Lord. It always take forever for the next race to come up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a server thing or what. But they need to pick that shit up like they be picking up the games or Battle Royale. You know, 0 build, shit like that. They need to... That server should be up and ready. Like, ready to fucking go. But they be trying to keep people in the same matches sometimes. I guess that's hard. I don't know. Fuck. I worked for a gaming company once and nigga wasn't even doing shit like that. Nigga was finding bugs that they were fucking making. Like, bitch, this is petty. I want to do it again though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that should be something I should look up again. Cause I ain't really doing shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna search that shit up when I get off of here. I'm trying to see the Lambo, man. Get back. My broke ass controller, bro. Look at that bitch. Ooh, that bitch so nasty. Ooh, that bitch so nasty. On your shit, bitch. Fuck your Lambo. Don't do that shit now. There we go. I see all this shit Fortnite got on they fucking game, bro. It's ridiculous. Oh, shake back. Ooh. So I never been up here before. Ooh, shake back. Damn it. I fucked myself up. Oh, I fucked myself up. Fucked my whole mojo up. Oh, don't do me. Don't do me. Damn. 13 seconds off, bitch. Ooh. Big fat hoe. You see how these motherfuckers be doing this shit? Like, y'all, do y'all see this shit? It makes no fucking sense. I want to see if they'll put me on a different track. I want to show y'all one more track, bro, because this is not no fucking Mario Kart. I swear to God, it's ridiculous. Like, the stream know about it. I'm pretty sure y'all know about it too, but like, I don't think I really broadcasted to y'all like that. Yeah, rank went up, little 3%, 4%, like 5. Yeah, like 5. So yeah, we're gonna do one more match, man. One more match. And if y'all wanna follow anything else, my shit should be on Twitch for today. But if it don't be on there, y'all can easily go to YouTube. It's on there. Literally, it's the same stream. Literally the same stream. It's just Twitch don't keep my shit up on there. That shit pissed me off. I was thinking, bro. I was thinking the whole time they was keeping my shit up on there, man. Man, deleting the shit out my shit. First place shit. I just had to say it. Fuck, jinx myself. Damn it! Get right! Damn it! Alright, drop me down to 10th for. I hate that shit so fucking much. I hate all the tracks with this red zone shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell. Fuck! Fuck! Come on. Fuck. Shake back. Take me back. Look at that Lambo. On your shit. I'm about to say I'm on your shit. Look at that bitch. Look at that bitch. Ah, shake back. I'm thinking it's the third lap. I'm dumb as hell. Fuck, I barely hit that bitch. They did not want. Oh, right. always gotta keep 2 on me. That nigga was 4 seconds off me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all see the kid? Y'all see the fucking kid? Yeah. Hold on. Let me show it again. Big goal 3. Fuck is going on, man? Fuck you mean, man? I may not get in the top 3 every time, but that 4, I'm gonna make sure I get that 4. They gonna include me in that little square right there, for sure. Gotta get the 4, for sure. Little hoe. But man, y'all, yeah, like I said earlier, man, y'all wanna follow the stream, y'all can easily go to Twitch right now, depending on where you're looking at this. You know, my Twitch is still up for like 24 hours, I think so, I don't know, I don't really be caring no more. But if y'all don't see it on my Twitch, y'all can easily go to my YouTube. It should be the first one. So yeah, I'm about to click off this bitch. Click off this bitch, cause I'm not trying to get this shit turned off by Instagram, cause they like to do this shit. So let me kill this shit.
I respect niggas for what they do. You know, I do these niggas know your mama. Cause my nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's the same in everybody hood. I feel like I know a nigga down there everywhere. Down there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I mean, motherfuckers want to know. Shit, nigga, when I moved out here as a young nigga from Arkansas,
Shensia. This bitch don't even gotta show her body, bro. It be the face for me. Hate that cute face bitch. Hate that cute face bitch. Hate that hoe. My fault, y'all. Yeah. That's ill. That's dope for him though. Fuck him. My shit back on the charger. The fuck. Turn the bowl. Fuck it. And see, this is another thing. When I do shit like fucking prolonged shit, that would make me hit the weed too again, even though I don't be needing it. So, ooh, I'm off beat. But I hear this one more time. Got me tripping, losing my mind. I don't know What you trying to say? What you trying to do? I'll go. I don't need to know. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had to speak that to the mic. Like I said, bro, the most thing I'm proud of that I bought was this fucking mic. This bit was so cheap, but it's so fucking perfect. At least for right now. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of regret getting all these Funkos, I ain't gonna lie, in that case, but it looked good, man. And I'm glad I started it, bro. That's something that really been heavy on my mind. Oh, no. I gotta start selling crack. Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, man. Turn the bowl. Just out the freezer, put in the refrigerator at least. Then I'ma spin the bowl. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 I'm sitting and I'm eating on some red beans and some cornbread. I don't know what y'all bitches think y'all feeling with. Oh yeah, yeah. Whew. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Just a little bit. Real talk, bro. I don't be exaggerating. That's why I slowed it down a bit. I just want to evenly spread it all over. Even. Across the top. Bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom. And I always got to get the extra. It's not mixed up yet, guys. It's not mixed up yet, guys. I'm just showing you the product before we get fucked with. Cause it's about to get fucked with. Y'all don't know or understand that I got a plan. Da-dun, da-dun. Da-dun, da-dun. 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 Doing ASMR. Got the mic right by the bowl. Got my bowl. All that good stuff. Alright. Let's get into this video.
Series, we hit new rock stars. decided to embark upon a new series where we will explore the endless possibilities and thrilling timelines that were erased in an instant as we ask the question, what if? Time, space, reality. Movie franchise building is more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless profit possibilities where a single movement on a headshot can branch out into infinite better plotlines pitched on YouTube by nerds. Nerds who would make terrible movies never given the chance. Follow one of these nerds and ponder the question, what if?
Back in the book.
It's Friday, May 23rd, 2014. The Hollywood Reporter publishes a joint statement from Marvel Studios and director Edgar Wright, saying the studio and director have parted ways on Ant-Man due to differences in their versions of the film. The decision to move on is amicable. The statement sent shockwaves throughout the nerd world, shaking to the core those who were delighted by Edgar Wright's test footage for the film shown at San Diego Comic-Con in July 2012. According to the book MCU, The Reign of Marvel Studios by Joanna Robinson, Dave Gonzalez, and Gavin Edwards, chapter 21.
Always don't put enough juice in
The
it.
trigger point happens the week prior, mid-May 2014, when a never-named in-house
But
screenwriter under
we finna go with my
contract with Marvel
move.
Studios turns in a rewrite of Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish's screenplay.
And I'm about to start that video over.
From the studio's shadowy creative committee, this revision left Edgar Wright, quote, horrified. Meanwhile, this exact same month of May 2014, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige was busy courting Sony Pictures head Amy Pascal to convince her to share the character of Spider-Man in a 2016 release in Captain America Civil War after the Amazing Spider-Man 2 under...
I'm sorry. Did I bless his food? I don't think I blessed his food. I'm so sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry. God is grace, God is good. Let's thank you for this food. Bow his faith. Thank you, Lord, for our daily bread. Amen. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. It ain't that hot, but I don't give a damn. It's good as fuck. There's that chicken skin part right there.
The Hollywood.
I'm about to go get that motherfucking Coke. Cause nigga. Get.
The reporter publishes a joint statement from Marvel Studios and director Edgar Wright, saying the studio and director have parted ways on Ant-Man due to differences in their versions of the film. The decision to move on is amicable. The statement sent shockwaves throughout the nerd world, shaking to the core those who were delighted by Edgar Wright's footage for the film shown at San Diego Comic-Con in July 2012. According to the book MCU, The Reign of Marvel Studios by Joanna Robinson, Dave Gonzalez, and Gavin Edwards, chapter 21, Right Man, Wrong Time, the trigger point happens the week prior, mid-May 2014, when a never-named in-house screenwriter under contract with Marvel Studios turns in a rewrite of Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish's screenplay to apply notes from the studio's shadowy creative committee. This revision left Edgar Wright, quote, horrified. Meanwhile, this exact same month of May 2014, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige was busy courting Sony Pictures head Amy Pascal to convince her to share the character of Spider-Man in a 2016 reboot in Captain America Civil War. After The Amazing Spider-Man 2 underperforms the first weekend of May 2014, Kevin Feige calls a top-secret summit with his closest advisors in a Santa Monica hotel, leading to a fateful meeting with Pascal on the Sony lot. Pascal threw her sandwich at Kevin Feige and told him, quote, get the fuck out of here. But she comes around to the deal, and both studios make billions. But did Kevin Feige's focus on locking down the Spider-Man deal in those days of May 2014 blind him from what was happening on Ant-Man right under his nose? Did this distraction allow the then rival creative force of the company of the creative committee to hijack Edgar Wright's Ant-Man script and change it so much that Edgar Wright had to walk away? What were these rewrites? Who was that faithful in-house writer? And what would an MCU steered by storytellers like Edgar Wright have looked like? Make billions. But did Kevin Feige's focus on locking down the Spider-Man deal in those days of May 2014 blind him from what was happening on Ant-Man right under his nose? Did this distraction allow the then rival creative force of the company of the creative committee to hijack Edgar Wright's Ant-Man script and change it so much that Edgar Wright had to walk away? What were these rewrites? Who was that faithful in-house writer? And what would an MCU steered by storytellers like Edgar Wright have looked like?
You can adventure through a world of Pokemon.
Hey, not for real though. Because
where you can choose your own path.
recently found out about this probably like
Train to become
4 months ago. Maybe
Even
5.
more places and Pokemon to discover.
Bro. I feel like
You can explore
his shit would have been better
with the hidden treasure of areas
just from how he was saying it would be, but
available
what we got was good. Peyton Reed did his shit.
Let's go.
World's first ice.
Can't be mad at him.
3,000 feet to get. Nice. Here we go. I love every second of this.
Alright.
Let's rewind. It's 2000. Marvel sells the film rights to rival creative force of the company of the creative committee to hijack Edgar Wright's Ant-Man script and change it so much that Edgar Wright had to walk away. What
I knew
were
it was
these
gonna be true. That
rewrites?
bitch-
Who was
that bitch
faithful
came
in-house
out so
writer?
smooth.
And what would an MCU steered by storytellers like Edgar Wright have looked like? Let's rewind. It's 2000. Marvel sells the film rights to Ant-Man and several other characters, including Captain America, Man-Thing, and the Punisher, to Artisan Entertainment. Edgar Wright, at that point known only for the UK sitcom of Space, pitches Artisan on an Ant-Man heist movie based on his memories of John Byrne's Marvel premiere number 47 from 1979, including Scott Lang's origin story, but Artisan passes. 2003, Lionsgate buys Artisan.
What?
Based on his memories of John Byrne's Marvel premiere number 47 from 1979, including Scott Lang's origin story, but Artisan passes. 2000.
Oh, I don't get it.
Artisan on an Ant-Man heist movie based on his memories of John Byrne's Marvel premiere number 47 from 1979, including Scott Lang's origin story, but
Okay.
Artisan passes. 2003, Lionsgate buys Artisan and they allow the rights to Ant-Man to revert to Marvel. 2004, Edgar Wright, now the director of Shaun of the Dead, meets Kevin Feige and Avi Arad at Comic-Con. They say they never knew about his Ant-Man pitch, but his treatment now impresses them. But it's still just 2004. These men aren't yet in the position to greenlight an Ant-Man movie. It's now 2006. Edgar Wright is promoting Hot Fuzz, and at Comic-Con, Kevin Feige, now eager to prove Marvel as its own studio in its own cinematic universe, convinces Wright to join him on stage. He name drops Ant-Man, and he says,
Listen to the characters I named that we are working on currently, and you put them all together. There's no coincidence that may someday equal the Avengers.
2008, Wright and Cornish turn in their Ant-Man completed script to Marvel. By now, the smash release of Iron Man transformed Marvel Studios into a juggernaut with a growing cinematic universe. Marvel commissions a second draft of Ant-Man, but the project takes a back burner so that Marvel can roll out its Phase 1 plan and Edgar Wright can focus on Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. 2011, Ant-Man's second draft is turned in. According to the MCU book, it was, quote, a sleeker version of the same story, a heist movie that featured both Pym and Lang trying to keep the Ant-Man suit away from a villain who wants to use the technology for nefarious purposes. Marvel hoped to include Ant-Man in A version of the same story, a heist movie that featured both Pym and Lang trying to keep the Ant-Man suit away from a villain who wants to use the technology for nefarious purposes. Marvel hoped to include Ant-Man in the Avengers lineup for 2015's Avengers Age of Ultron. June 2012, Marvel pays Edgar Wright to film a day of test footage, which includes a scene of Ant-Man, played by stunt actor, fighting two men in a hallway, resizing, running down the barrel of a gun, a concept reused for the final version of the film. This footage is shown at Comic-Con in July 2012, but Edgar Wright instead decides to complete his Cornetto trilogy with The World's End, with longtime producing partner Eric Fellner, who had been diagnosed with cancer. Marvel agrees. It's now October 2013. Ant-Man's release date is set for July 2015. Production is scheduled to begin in May 2014, and development begins December 2013. Paul Rudd is announced to play Scott Lang.
And that shit still came out in 2015.
This is followed by announcements of Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, Michael Pena as Luis, and Patrick Wilson as Darren Cross. Edgar Wright hires
Patrick Wilson as Darren?
The legend behind the lens of The Matrix, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 and 3, Scott Pilgrim, and later on for Marvel Studios, Shang-Chi. And as fate would have it, the cinematographer Brandon Wasquanamania. January 2014, the operation begins. According to the MCU book, Wright and Cornish deal with an endless stream of new notes from this creative committee. So what is this committee? This is a brain trust assembled by Marvel CEO Ike Perlmutter in the design of Pixar's Brain Trust, created by Steve Jobs. The Marvel Committee included Marvel Entertainment President and Ike Perlmutter's mouthpiece, Alan Fine, Marvel Comics legends Brian Michael Bendis, Joe Quesada, and Dan Buckley, and from the studio side, Kevin Feige and Louis D'Esposito. This brain trust was really, though, based out of New York, and reportedly, through Ike Perlmutter and Alan Fine, averse to any film that they believed they couldn't sell toys with, as they came into the Marvel game through a successful toy company called Toy Biz. And in Perlmutter's view, they could not profit from sales of any toys that would include women and non-white heroes. Not the best guy in this watcher's view.
Exactly.
The committee's notes for Ant-Man included questions about Hank Pym's past with S.H.I.E.L.D. and a relationship to Tony Stark's father, Howard. Wright and Cornish revised their script, trying to preserve their original tone, however, until March 2014, when Wright and the committee agreed to postpone the beginning of production to the month of July to sort out script issues. At this point, Marvel Studios hands off Wright's script to an in-house writer who does a new pass to address all of the creative committee's notes. All of the notes. So who was this writer? In the early years, Marvel Studios was experimenting with an in-house writers program that included emerging screenwriters like Christopher Yost, who wrote on Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok, Edward Reichort, writer of the Now You See Me films and episodes of Jessica Jones, Nicole Perlman, writer of the first drafts of Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel, Joe Robert Cole, co-writer of both the Black Panther films, Drew Pearce, writer of an early version of Runaways and co-writer of Iron Man 3 with Shane Black, and Eric Pearson, who wrote on the scripts of Thor: Ragnarok and Black Widow. This writers program was initially overseen by Marvel producer Stephen Broussard, who was Kevin Feige's former assistant, but then taken over by Nate Moore. Actually, after the success of the 2012 Avengers film, Joss Whedon's new contract with Marvel allowed him to do writing passes on all Phase 2 Marvel movies to set up Age of Ultron for the most success and intercontinuity. But according to Joss Whedon, Edgar Wright's draft of Ant-Man was perfect. No notes. Joss Whedon says, quote, "I thought the script was not only the best script that Marvel had ever had, but the most Marvel script I've read. I had no interest in Ant-Man. I read the script. I was like, of course, this is so good." So the mystery in-house writer was not Joss Whedon. It was likely just one of those writers just trying to do their job to carry out orders from the committee, while Kevin Feige was across town trying to dodge Amy Pascal sandwiches. But Edgar Wright is horrified by this new draft. According to the MCU book, the story is mostly the same, but swaths of dialogue have changed, and references to the wider MCU were shoehorned in. Shoehorned! To do their job to carry out orders from the committee, while Kevin Feige was across town trying to dodge Amy Pascal sandwiches. But Edgar Wright is horrified by this new draft. According to the MCU book, I had no interest in Ant-Man. I read the script. Ant-Man was perfect. No allowed him to do writing passes on all Phase 2 Marvel movies. Cole Perlman, writer of the first drafts of Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel, Joe Robert Cole, co-writer of both the Black Panther films, Drew Pearce, writer of an early version of Runaways and co-writer of Iron Man 3 with Shane Black, and Eric Pearson, who wrote on the scripts of Thor: Ragnarok and Black Widow. This writers program was initially overseen by Marvel producer Stephen Broussard, who was Kevin Feige's former assistant, but then taken over by Nate Moore. Actually, after the success of the 2012 Avengers film, Joss Whedon's new contract with Marvel allowed him to do writing passes on all Phase 2 Marvel movies to set up Age of Ultron for the most success and intercontinuity. But according to Joss Whedon, Edgar Wright's draft of Ant-Man was perfect. No notes. Joss Whedon says, quote, I thought that script was not only the best script that Marvel had ever had, but the most Marvel script I've read. I had no interest in Ant-Man. I read the script. I was like, of course, this is so good. So the mystery in-house writer was not Joss Whedon. It was likely just one of those writers just trying to do their job to carry out orders from the committee, while Kevin Feige was across town trying to dodge Amy Pascal sandwiches. But Edgar Wright is horrified by this new draft. According to the MCU book, the story is mostly the same, but swaths of dialogue have changed, and references to the wider MCU were shoehorned in. Shoehorned! Oh, one-shot energy, huh? I think I'll try it.
You got that.
And off your order.
Nigga think he real the TV. The watch
Which leads
or
us
whatever.
to our May 23rd, 2014 Nexus point. Edgar Wright leaves publicly, and his department heads all drop like flies. Cinematographer Bill Pope, production designer Marcus Rowland, Patrick Wilson has to leave due to scheduling conflicts. Kevin Feige later said, I wish it wasn't as late in the day as it was, but it had just become clear that there was an impasse that we had never reached before. We've worked with lots of unbelievable, talented filmmakers like Edgar before, and of course there are disagreements along the way. We had always found a way around it, a way to battle through it, and emerge on the other side with a better product. It just became clear that both of us was just being too polite over the past 8 years, I guess. Then it was clear that, oh, you're really not going to do that now? All right, this isn't working. Edgar Wright would later say, I wanted to make a Marvel movie, but I don't think they really wanted to make an Edgar Wright movie. Having written all my other movies, that's a tough thing to move forward. Suddenly becoming a director for hire on it, you're sort of less emotionally invested, and you start to wonder why you're there, really. It's now summer 2014. Edgar Wright's script is revised by Paul Rudd and Adam McKay, who said that they fleshed out the character of Hope Van Dyne after Evangeline Lilly had almost walked from the film due to Wright's departure. So this new draft included a new flashback prologue with Howard Stark and Peggy Carter and Hank Pym, and a sequence with Falcon at Avengers Compound. Peyton Reed is announced as director. Corey Stoll replaces Patrick Wilson as Darren Cross. August 2014, Kevin Feige finally wins and Hank Pym, and a sequence with Falcon at Avengers Compound. Peyton Reed is announced as director. Corey Stoll replaces Patrick Wilson as Darren Cross. August 2014, Kevin Feige finally wins his Cold War against the creative committee after the surprise success of Guardians of the Galaxy, a movie that they fought. Disney chief Bob Iger finally told Ike Perlmutter in the committee to back off of Feige and let Marvel Studios move forward with a bigger budgeted Civil War with Robert Downey Jr., to move forward with a Black Panther film, and move forward with a Captain Marvel film. Kevin Feige now had full creative control over the studio, and he laid out his new grand plan in October 2014 at Kevin Con at the El Capitan Theater. July 2015, the Ant-Man film releases, making $180 million in North America and $519 million globally. Not Avengers-level money, but enough money so that Ant-Man could return in Civil War, in Ant-Man and the Wasp, in Avengers Endgame, and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The 2023 launch to Marvel's Phase 5 and multiverse saga that introduced Kang the Conqueror to be this franchise's next arc build. Avengers Endgame, and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The 2023 launch to Marvel's Phase 5 and...
So we really not getting no more product until May. Echo come out tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, my bad. Crazy.
Multiverse saga that introduced Kang the Conqueror to be this franchise's next arc villain. Peyton Reed himself helps cast Jonathan Majors in the role, and he would first appear in Loki Season 1. Most recently, November 2023, Edgar Wright finally opens up on Instagram, saying, having signed an NDA when I left, there's not much I can say. I guess the biggest unintended differences in our screenplay was that it was self-contained and didn't have cameos from other MCU characters apart from an NT's, and it was much more of a crime heist movie with intellectual interlocking robberies and heists throughout, a little like Donald Westlake's The Hot Rock. I think the crucial difference too was that, like the original comic, Scott Lang was an actual criminal at the start of the film and not already a 100% good guy. We felt it was a more satisfying redemption arc if he went from criminal to hero. So we take you back to our nexus moment in May 2014. What if Amy Pascal never threw her sandwich at Kevin Feige? What if she shook his hand for that Spider-Man Civil War deal right there on the Sony lot? Kevin Feige's coup of Marvel Studios would have come 3 months earlier, and he would not have had those troubles of summer 2014. So imagine it, a triumphant Kevin Feige drives from Sony in Culver City to Marvel's offices on Disney Burbank Studio Lot. He drops by Nate Moore's office to tell him, now that I got Spider-Man, there's no way the committee will stop us from doing Black Panther. By the way, how are those latest notes on Ant-Man? Moore says, one of our writers applied all the notes the committee wanted. Take a look. And Feige reaches out a hand, unspared by Amy Pascal's spicy brown mustard, grabs the script, flips through it, and tells Nate Moore, you know what? Tell the committee to shove it. We're shooting Edgar Wright's Ant-Man as is. The script is locked. So from here, dear viewer, we skew into a branch timeline. In summer 2014, Edgar Wright moves forward with his version of Ant-Man. Corey Stoll, MODOK, erased. Patrick Wilson as Darren Cross Yellowjacket. There's no Howard Stark, Peggy Carter prologue. There's no Falcon fights at the Avengers compound. Bill Pope shoots incredible action scenes, including the ones we saw in the final film that Wright originally conceived. The gun barrel run, the toy train fight. It's now July 2015. Edgar Wright's Ant-Man opens with Scott Lang not on his way out of prison as a good guy who just tried to stop his evil employer Vistacorp, but a straight-up criminal. Remember, Edgar Wright cited The Hot Rock, which begins with Robert Redford leaving prison and taking a job to steal what? A gem from a Brooklyn museum that is of great significance to a country in Africa from which it was stolen during colonial times. Wait a minute, you might ask. Does this not sound like the introduction to Killmonger in the London Museum in Black Panther, a script written by Marvel in-house writer Joe Robert Cole? In this alternate timeline, Kevin Feige and Nate Moore, who are now eager to fast-track Black Panther instead of his appearance in Civil War, turn out to bully Edgar Wright even more aggressively to merge his Ant-Man concept with the broader MCU anyway. That's right. The committee notes weren't coming from New York. They were coming from inside the house. But as men who know how to work a Hollywood set, they do it with more finesse. And they make a better case than the committee did, with more respect for Edgar Wright's vision. So instead of a shoehorn Falcon cameo, Feige and Moore softly encourage Edgar Wright to include a Black Panther cameo and a plot to recover stolen vibranium from Wakanda, stolen by Patrick Wilson and Darren Cross, using vibranium dealer Ulysses Claw from Age of Ultron, which would give Yellowjacket in this version of Ant-Man a suit of vibranium. Now, our Edgar Wright would bristle at these MCU tie-ins, but they do fit in more organically with his plan to follow the Hot Rock. In this way, he's allowed to maintain Scott Lang as an anti-hero, which is always more important to him anyway. He sticks with his Scott plus Hank heist with Michael Douglas in a Romancing the Stone throwback, but in Wakanda, and the movie works. Rather than making $500 million globally, Ant-Man, as a team-up with T'Challa and a prelude to Black Panther, becomes an even bigger hit, making $800 million worldwide, leading us to alternate 2016. Rather than Marvel Phase 2 and 3 movies shot with the desaturated tones and poor lighting and steady cam of the Russo brothers, the MCU now becomes known for a vibrant, clean Scott Pilgrim-y visual language brought by Edgar Wright and Bill Pope. 2017. Since Wright and Cornish's draft left the role of Pope Van Dyne smaller in this universe, any Ant-Man sequel now would not further explore the Wasp and the Ant family, but rather Ant-Man's role as the MCU's sharpest thief. Edgar Wright now sees the benefit of playing in Kevin Feige's sandbox of characters, and Ant-Man's next appearance is a team-up with Spider-Man and Spider-Man Homecoming.
Extract pizza, it's hot and fresh. Bubbly cheese, it's the very best.
Boy, extract pizza do be good, boy.
It's really good pizza. Internet threat.
Scott Lang as a criminal helps fellow empathetic criminal Vulture Adrian Toomes break into Avengers Tower, leading to the Spider versus the Ant. Butthole. 2018-2019, Ant-Man now plays an even bigger role in the Infinity War and Endgame films. Rather than waiting for a rat to release him from the quantum realm so we can babble about time dilation and turn into a baby, we learn that Scott snatched the Time Stone just before Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones, or found an atom-sized piece of the Time Stone, and the Avengers used this the logic of Avengers Endgame makes a hell of a lot more sense. 2021, rather than exploring the depths of the quantum realm, Edgar Wright, who is still kicking around his ideas for a heist movie like Baby Driver, or a 60s nostalgia piece like Last Night in Soho, now pitches Marvel on an Ant-Man prequel a la Godfather Part 2, following Old Man Hank Pym, but back in the 1960s, which Marvel now could use to introduce a lineup of the Fantastic Four in the 1960s. So, in this revised timeline, Marvel no longer uses an Ant-Man sequel to introduce Kang the Conqueror, a villain who has very little to do with Ant-Man historically in the comics, but instead establishes the Ant-Man legacy as a lineage with a history with the Fantastic Four and with Victor Von Doom, a character who does have a history with Ant-Man, after himself being shrunken down to micro-world, which is why in the comics the Fantastic Four reach out to Ant-Man Hank Pym for help to begin with. So now it is 2023 in the Edgar Wright timeline, and Ant-Man has teamed up at this point with Black Panther, with Spider-Man, with the Avengers. He has darted down the grooves of Thanos' gauntlet, and he brought to the MCU the Fantastic Four and Victor Von Doom. So naturally, Edgar Wright is hired to direct Marvel's Fantastic Four. It's his moment in the sun. And to fill out this cast, Edgar Wright relies on the actors that he ended up casting for Baby Driver in our timeline. John Hamm as Reed Richards, Iggy Gonzalez as Stu Storm, Ansel Elgort as Johnny Storm, Jamie Foxx as Ben Grimm, who better than Kevin Spacey as Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Looking ass.
Wait. Oh, no. It seems like no matter what, the multiverse saga is destined to be a bit complicated. Edgar Wright is, of course, a more interesting director when he's not trying to build a cinematic universe, just as we've learned that directors like Taika Waititi are destined to be bored with this kind of world building. The reality is, we would have gotten one good Edgar Wright Ant-Man film, and then Marvel Studios would have watered down the character so that he'd better fit with their visions for Civil War and the Infinity Saga, and we would be having the same what-if-thought experiments. Meanwhile, the trajectory of Amy Pascal's pastrami en rye had much further consequences than Feige's blindness to Ant-Man, which merits further discussion on a future episode. But the more Marvel Studios struggles to align its vision with bold directors, we will always look back at Edgar Wright's Ant-Man and wonder what if.
Head ass. He really did a video like this. And I want to see another one.
That comes down a fancy cube. Cooling flavor crystals fancier. Too fancy. Just the right amount of fancy. Icebreakers. Ooh, fancy.
Dear wildlife, when we were young, you served us well. But today, we're replacing you with actual, well, wildlife. The Toyota Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan here. We think Disney is about to hit the reset button and reboot the entire MCU. And if that happens, what's next? What would the MCU look like after this reboot? What's going to change? Who's going to stay? And are they going to wipe the whole slate clean to start over, and this time with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four? So we need to explain this MCU reboot, and we want to break down how Marvel can make this reboot happen. We're going to be talking about the entire story for the next saga, who should be the main villain, the new main heroes, and such much more. So, let's reboot the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Alright, everybody has their own opinions on the current state of the MCU, but we don't want to focus on whether or not Marvel should reboot or not. That is like for a different video. In this video, we want to talk about the reboot itself and what should happen after the reset of the MCU. You see, the basis for the multiverse saga is the 2015 version of the Secret Wars event from the comics. The short version is that all the different universes collided, the multiverse ended, and then it was reborn. So we think the movie Avengers Secret Wars is going to perform the same sort of function. It's going to reset or reboot the MCU with a simplified cast of characters that we're all more familiar with, just played by younger actors. Yeah, bring back Iron Man and get Ryan Gosling to be the new Eternity. I don't hate that idea. High five. Spider-Man was rebooted twice in less than a decade. Okay, Batman just got rebooted. Younger actors. Yeah, bring back. The Avengers Secret Wars is going to perform the same sort of function. It's going to reset or reboot the MCU with a simplified cast of characters that we're all...
Got Justin Bieber as Thor. Margot Robbie as Black Widow. Ryan Gosling as fucking Iron Man. Aaron Taylor Johnson as Wolverine. Bruh.
More familiar with, just played by younger actors.
Yeah, bring back Iron Man and get Ryan Gosling to be the new Eternal.
I don't hate that idea. High five. Spider-Man was rebooted twice in less than a decade. Batman just got rebooted and it worked out, and it was perfect.
It was perfect. Perfect.
So at this point, a reboot really could be good for the MCU, because let's be real here, we all want to see the X-Men and the Fantastic Four in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But the whole point of getting them in the MCU is to see them team up with Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. We need that Wolverine versus Hulk fight on the big screen.
I'm gonna cut your goddamn head off.
Good person, what are your New Year's resolutions?
I don't have any.
None?
Nope. I used to have a real problem with stress eating, like I was constantly snacking all day, and then I would always suffer breathlessness, with headaches, and all of this was just caused by stress, so then I quit.
How'd you do that?
Well, I kicked my bad oral fixation habits by using Fume, the sponsor of this video.
Oh, is that a vape?
Nope, it's not a vape, it is not electronic, and it does not have pods filled with potentially harmful chemicals. Instead, it has these plant-based cores that are infused with natural flavors to create natural flavored air. I recently started my favorite flavor, one vanilla and wheat, freshens my breath. Thanks, man. You see, Fume uses plants and behavioral science to help you trade out your negative for a positive. Plus, it has adjustable airflow designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting in your fingers a lot to do, which frankly is very helpful for my anxiety. Fume makes switching easy and even fun. They have thousands of 5-star reviews from more than 150,000 customers who have used Fume to change their life. And switch when other solutions just didn't work. So head to tryfruit.com/ScreenCrush and use the code ScreenCrush to save 10% off when you get your journey back today. The journey back comes with 3 unique flavors and everything you need will be free of your bad habits. Plus, you can upgrade your journey back with the salon. This includes the premium walnut bureau and Onyx Black Blue towel piece that has a smoother finish, and you still get 10% off. That is tryfruit.com. Use ScreenCrush to get additional 10% off your order today. Now, back to what I was saying. So this is what should happen. This is how they can read. Ever since Logan Season 1, we've been able to multiverse and universe colliding, and the more that happens, the more unstable the multiverse gets. The multiverse will be reset, and that is how it happens. Multiverses will merge, the timeline will change, and incorporate a new updated history.
I'm gonna erase you backwards now. Make a few changes and start over.
So, for example, that's how we can see now to the MCU. They will come from another universe, but the reality is they can get the whole existence of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And in this alternate timeline, we can have Wolverine meeting Steve Rogers back in World War II. Also, since the multiverse enters the restart, maybe with a price to pay, some heroes can be erased from the timeline. So, this could be a nice way to remove some characters and be rebooted. Without complicating the journey with the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the next stop, the universe filled with Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and then reboot Ant-Man to watch, but this time go to Janet and John, family members of the Avengers in the comics. And the couple has a lot of stories that we never touched on in this video. It's a huge shame.
What's so funny?
They rebooted the last number of the part of the as well. The MCU needs to follow the Black Panther. But the story follows the people that were bad and very real life circumstances. But the T'Challa should be one of the many. Get an additional 10% off your order today. Now, back to what I was saying. So this is what should happen. This is how they should read it. Ever since Logan. Get 10% off. That is tryfum.com and use the code ScreenCrush to get an additional 10% off your order today. Now, back to what I was saying. So this is what should happen. This is how they should reboot. Ever since Loki Season 1, we've been told that the multiverse was going to end. Universes are colliding, and the more that happens, the more unstable the multiverse gets. The multiverse will be reset, and that is how the reboot happens. Some universes will merge, and the timeline will change to incorporate a new, updated history.
I'm gonna erase your memories, make a few changes and start over again.
So, for example, that's how mutants can now enter the MCU. They will come from another universe, but once the realities merge, it will be as if the mutants have always existed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And in this alternate timeline, you can have Wolverine meeting Steve Rogers back in World War II. Also, since the multiverse ends and restarts, maybe there's a price to be paid, and some heroes will be erased from the timeline. So this could be a nice way to remove some characters that actually need to be rebooted. So that is how the reboot could benefit the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe and gives them a second chance to tell stories in the next saga. The new Avengers could include Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. They could reboot Ant-Man and the Wasp and this time go with Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, who are founding members of the Avengers in the comics. And the couple has a lot of story that was never touched on in the MCU, which is a huge shame.
Hank, this is not worth your life.
My life! My risk!
No, it's your ego.
A rebooted and recasted Black Panther could be part of the team as well. The MCU needs T'Challa as Black Panther. He didn't get a chance to fulfill his story, obviously due to extremely tragic, very real-life circumstances. But T'Challa should be one of the main pillars of the saga. And then you throw in Wolverine and Spider-Man.
What about the Fantastic Four?
They should team up with the Avengers, but the Fantastic Four should always be their own separate team because they are a family. But they have an alliance with the Avengers, and the X-Men are also a separate team, with Wolverine being mostly the only mutant that jumps between both teams.
Thor, take care of those gunships. Spider-Man, draw them towards the stern. Sure thing. Wolverine, you know it, Boy Scout. I don't take orders from you.
So obviously the X-Men need to be the main pillar of the next saga, but the Fantastic Four must be right next to them. In fact, they could build the entire saga around just them, plus some other heroes, of course.
It'll take all of us, and we stand together as a team.
They must reboot the X-Men after they get all of the multiversal crossovers out of their system. It's going to be time to say goodbye to the Fox X-verse and update the X-Men for the MCU. The X-Men offer so many heroes, villains, ideas, and stories, you could easily fill up 3 phases of the next saga with just the X-Men. The Fantastic Four offer 4 incredible characters, plus Dr. Doom, Galactus, Silver Surfer, and so much more. Not to mention Reed and Sue's kids, Franklin and Val. And if you thought that Wanda was powerful, wait till you see what Franklin Richards can do. I mean, the kid can create universes.
What?
In fact, Marvel really needs to adapt Jonathan Hickman's run of the Fantastic Four from the comics. It is such a powerful story. It's actually what led into Secret Wars. Hickman focused on the Fantastic Four story as a family. It was about exploration and discovery. Reed's constant search to fix everything, an obsession that leads him and his family on wild adventures to other worlds and other realities. That is how the Fantastic Four need to be in the MCU. They need to adapt the future Foundation story, show how the Fantastic Four helped to forge the next generation of heroes and brilliant minds. Really lean in on the hope that these characters represent.
Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift. And you use it for the good of mankind.
And the big bad of Phase 9 has to be Dr. Doom. I know we talk about Dr. Doom a lot on this channel. Some of you may have just seen the movies, not read the comics. So I'm going to explain why Doom, and specifically the relationship between Doom and Reed, is the crux that the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe can spin on in this new saga. His mother made a deal with the devil, and Mephisto holds her soul in hell. Victor dedicated his whole life to obtaining enough power to defeat Mephisto and to save his mom. So, he became a scientist, but he also learned how to wield magic. He's got this high-tech armor, and he's a man who made himself into one of the most powerful beings in the world.
So he's Batman.
Exactly.
I'm Batman.
Exactly what Batman would be if Batman's mother had sold her soul to the devil. Victor liberated his home country, Latveria, but then he became its monarch. He's obsessed with ruling the world because he believes he's the only one who can save it and make the world a better place. So, they must focus on Doom's rivalry with the Fantastic Four, especially with Reed Richards. Reed and Victor could have had an iconic story like Tony and Steve or Thor and Loki. They are 2 men who have great respect for each other. They were good friends, but then they became bitter rivals. 2 super geniuses who share similar goals for fixing the world, but they have 2 drastic methods on how to achieve them.
Game better with Butterfinger. Every bite of that crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery bar gives you a chance to win the ultimate Final Fantasy VII game level and $500. Buy a Butterfinger today and enter for a chance to win.
So let me get this straight. The game is 30 days. What do you think, they'll try to murder me? And then I get $1 million. Yeah.
Stupid answer.
My brother Anakin. I loved you.
And of course, let's hope that the MCU always has Spider-Man. After the reboot, Peter can be a much more mature and experienced hero, a Spider-Man who has been doing this superhero thing for over a decade. Now this is something we've never seen in any Spider-Man movie.
What about Tobey Maguire?
Yes, that's true, but I actually want to see Peter grow up on screen. It works pretty well for the PlayStation Spider-Man game, so that's a great route to take with the webhead. In Phase 7, Peter can even become a mentor to a new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And eventually, Miles can become one of the new pillars of the saga, alongside the new Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the main X-Men characters. And also, they got Deadpool now, so like everything is going to be all right.
Thank you, Kevin Feige.
Love you, Kevin Feige. Thank you, MCU.
Now, on top of the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and the New Avengers, we want to mention other heroes who should be the main players post-reboot. Marvel should expand their cosmic side, like with Nova. I mean, he could be the new guy leading the cosmic side, especially if Marvel moves away from Captain Marvel. Nova is an awesome space hero. He's basically Spider-Man meets Green Lantern. He could also start off as a teenager who grows up right in front of our eyes throughout the saga, becoming one of the greatest space heroes that ever lived. They should also do more stuff with Adam Warlock because they have barely even scratched the surface with him. Talked about that in a video too. And there's also the Silver Surfer. I mean, Marvel must make a Silver Surfer movie. A guy who made a deal with a planet-eating god to save his world. His whole existence is now serving Galactus. He must travel the cosmos, seeking worlds that will be consumed by his master.
How could you willingly serve this thing?
Because I must.
Doesn't it bother you? All the worlds and innocent people you've helped destroy?
Okay, so those are the building blocks, and now it's time to go nuts. We're going to map out the next saga, the entire story after the reboot.
This is where the fun begins.
Phase 7 will be about the aftermath of Secret Wars and the establishment of the MCU after the reboot. Then, in the climax of Phase 7, the heroes will assemble a new team. They will protect the world against a cosmic threat like Annihilus. He was the villain of the Annihilation Wave event from the comics. It was a big crossover of all the space heroes. Annihilus works after the reboot of the multiverse because he is from another universe. It's an antimatter universe called the Negative Zone. Now, in the comics, Reed Richards discovers the Negative Zone, and this could be a great through line for Phase 7. After Secret Wars, a bunch of universes will merge into one. But this makes the main MCU universe fragile, and there are these tears in space-time. The Fantastic Four will explore these tears in their movie, and they end up in the Negative Zone. They fight Annihilus and eventually escape, and this leaves the door wide open for Annihilus to invade the universe. So, in Avengers 7, or whatever the next big crossover event will be called, Annihilus invades this universe with his Annihilation Wave, which is a giant swarm of space bugs. So now you have the new Avengers assemble, and they go to space to stop Annihilus. Anyway, the X-Men will take center stage, and during the battle, Jean Grey merges with the Dark Phoenix.
The Dark Phoenix? Oh man, they're doing the Dark Phoenix again. Really, person?
Ah, here we go again.
Yes, do the Dark Phoenix saga again. I know it's been done twice in the Fox movies, but it was terrible both times. But the Dark Phoenix saga is still one of the best X-Men stories ever. At least it's one of my favorites. And it could actually be a multi-year story in the next saga.
As humans like to say, third time's the charm, right?
Last year we made a 20-minute video about this, but now it's a good opportunity to revisit some of those ideas because that is how the MCU should be after this reboot. Like Phase 7 is Jean Grey becoming the Phoenix, and then Phase 8 is about her being corrupted and becoming the Dark Phoenix. They could go with the Phoenix being an entity that entered Earth 616 after the events of Secret Wars, and now it needs a powerful host, and that is Jean. Jean uses the Phoenix to defeat the big bad of this team-up movie, and this will lead us into Phase 8. The Phoenix being corrupts Jean, turning her into the Dark Phoenix. She becomes a cosmic threat, some aliens want to destroy Jean, and they attack Earth. You can have an incident where the Dark Phoenix goes on a rampage, like maybe she destroys a star or something. And this leads to Earth's heroes going after Jean, but the X-Men stand in their way to protect one of their own. And that is how we'll get the Avengers vs. X-Men movie as the big climactic event of Phase 8. And that's what everybody wants, right? Avengers vs. X-Men? Yes! Hell yeah! And since Wolverine is part of both the Avengers and the X-Men, he's stuck in the middle, and that could create some great tension for him. And then Phase 9 is the redemption arc. Doom will try to steal the powers of the Dark Phoenix and use it to create a better world. And then the Avengers will team up with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and other heroes to stop him. And then, when all hope is lost, Jean returns and redeems herself by using the Dark Phoenix to save the world. This could easily be the blueprint for the entire saga. They should simply use the reboot to clean some stuff up and then expand the MCU into new heights. Marvel should just work on how they tell their stories. A soft reboot of the MCU would be so awesome. It would enable creators to tell new stories involving characters that we already know from different franchises and combine them into one massive interconnected story where these different writers and storytellers are able to feed off each other. Just like in the heyday of the MCU back in Phase 3. Like, I fully trust Marvel to rebound and make the MCU better than ever. Anyways, what do you guys think about our ideas for the next saga? Do you think the MCU should be rebooted? How do you think it should be rebooted? Which characters go? Which characters stay? Which characters should be recast? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below or at me on Twitter. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe and smash that bell for alerts. For Screen Crush, I'm Ryan Airy.
What you gonna say? What you wanna do? What you gonna say? What you wanna do? I don't understand what you're trying to do. What you wanna say? What you wanna do? What you wanna say? What you wanna do? Oh, do.
You brought this on yourself.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Erie, and a new trailer for Echo just dropped. So we're going to watch this together. We're going to do a reaction. I'm going to like kind of break it down as we go. Then I'm going to bring on our friend Colton Ogburn, get his thoughts on the trailer. But first, I just want to say, like, Echo is one of these weird shows for me, where it's a new thing for Marvel, right? Marvel has never done an all-in-one drop before. And when they announced that, I was like, well, I bet that show's going to be terrible. Because it's the kind of thing you would do if you didn't have faith in your show. The thing is, like, every Disney Plus show kind of bucked this trend. Like, Netflix dropped everything in one day, and Disney Plus, starting with The Mandalorian, gave us this great, like, weekly thing, where an episode would drop. We'd get to ruminate on it, talk about it, make videos about it. So when they announced they were doing Echo in one day, I had two thoughts. My first thought was, gee, I hope they don't keep doing that, because then I will, have fewer videos to make. But B, I thought, it just doesn't speak to a lot of faith in the series. They actually sent screeners out to us today, and I have seen the first episode of Echo. They sent us the first 3, so typically what I like to do is like watch the episode, write the scripts, I get the theories out, and then do the next one, and we're doing like each episode individually instead of all at once. So I've only watched the first episode, and I really, really like it. Like, some of the acting's a little wooden in places. I can't give like a full review of it because there's like an embargo until Monday, but I will say I'm enjoying it so far. Now, I have not watched this trailer yet. I'm going to watch it with you guys, then bring on Colton to talk about it. I might be super annoying and like stop a few times and point.
Yeah, I'll do that, but okay. From that, we're going to just go on up. Just watch that. This nigga Joker 305 just want to be talked about because, nigga, what the fuck? Alright. Top 10 what if moments that left us speechless from Watch Mojo.
My latest spy novel got too close to something real. And now every agency in the world is after me. Oh, so now you're experimenting with drugs.
Oh God, rated PG-13, only in theaters. When your child starts getting into everything, you may need a little help. So Duracell created the only lithium-coin batteries with a bitter coating to help discourage swallowing.
I finally found you. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our explore the most shocking and awe-inspiring moments on What If. Beware of major spoilers for seasons 1 and 2 ahead.
That she, the one who could save our queen.
Or she will save our world.
Number 10, the final zombie reveal. The undead-themed episode of the anthology series was full of shocking transformations.
Oh no. No, don't eat me. Don't eat me. I did it.
Fans saw nearly every Avengers team member get turned into a full-fledged zombie. While all of the undead heroes were terrifying, Scarlet Witch was the scariest ghoul of them all. But the most jaw-dropping zombification was saved for the last scene. The surviving human heroes thought they could kick back and strategize in Wakanda.
And once we get this to Wakanda, we're gonna save the world.
Unfortunately, there was a zombified Thanos waiting for them. To make matters worse, he was one stone away from possessing a full Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos did serious damage with the cosmic items when he was alive. It was horrifying to think of what an undead and hungry version of the Mad Titan could do to the universe.
What I'm about to do to your stubborn, annoying planet.
Enjoy it.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Very much.
Very, very much.
Number 9, Happy freaks out.
That guy talking to, everything okay in there, boss? Cause it sounds a little Darth Vader-y.
I can see a minute I'm going through some stuff.
It seemed like Tony Stark's loyal security officer was starring in a straightforward Die Hard parody at first. Like the movie, Happy was an ordinary guy in a tall building trying to stop villains on Christmas. Expectations went out the window after he accidentally got injected with Hulk blood.
He's definitely getting hazard rays.
Oh, no! Why did you do that?
Suddenly, the silly send-up of Die Hard became a platform for Happy's stunning transformation into the Freak. This turn was a particularly pleasant surprise because the live-action character had been doing his best to fight without powers for 15 years. Although we're doubtful Happy will freak out in the main MCU, his transformation story on What If made for an unexpected Christmas gift we never knew we wanted.
Oh, thanks, Tony. Wait, you do have the cure, don't you? I'm not stuck this way, right?
My head of security, everybody. How about this guy, right?
Number 8. Killmonger gets away with murder. After saving Tony Stark from certain death or worse, Eric Stevens became one of the adventurer's most trusted confidants. Unfortunately, Killmonger used his relationship with his billionaire friend to manipulate events in his favor. The villain pushed for a meeting where he murdered Rhodey and T'Challa in one fell swoop.
Kid, you gotta be part of the system to change the system. Nah, you can burn it down.
When Tony threatened to expose this crime, Killmonger was shockingly able to kill the billionaire before the truth could get out. After getting away scot-free, he endeared himself to Wakandan royalty so much that they made him the next Black Panther.
I am a loyal servant of Wakanda, Your Majesty. Let me be of service.
With this blood, you shall become
The next Black Panther.
We were floored that Killmonger rose to the top without any major issues. Although karma did catch up to him, there was a moment where he was absolutely untouchable.
You believe the cure for human suffering is more suffering.
The cure is power, and now I have it.
Number 7. Steve's Sacrifice. Peggy Carter's long-awaited reunion with her love interest turned into a tragic meeting when she learned that he wasn't in control of himself.
I don't remember much. When I was awake, the suit was in control. It was like watching the world through fogged glass.
After a mission went south, Steve was captured and then brainwashed by officials in the notorious Red Room. For a moment, it seemed like meeting Peggy was enough to break him free from mind control, but it soon became clear that someone else was still pulling Steve's strings.
Report, soldier.
Mission accomplished, ma'am.
What did you do to him?
Unable to trust his actions, the fallen hero decided to put his body on the line to destroy the Red Room. Watching Steve risk his life for the smallest chance of freedom was truly heartbreaking. We're still hoping that his explosive sacrifice won't be the final chapter in his tragic story.
Not exactly a happy ending, but then again, this isn't the end of her story.
Number 6. Hela becomes a heroine.
Return to my side, Ella, and we shall bring Midgard under our protection.
We were shocked when we met a variant of Thanos that worked with the good guys. While his heroic turn was surprising, Hela's journey astonished us more. After her thirst for conquest frightened her father Odin, she was stripped of her power and sent to Earth. Hela initially wanted to regain her abilities so she could keep dominating other civilizations, but after realizing that she truly wanted peace, she rebelled against her father's warmongering ways.
I will no longer be party to your conquest.
Perhaps you have forgotten. I stripped you of your crown. Without it, you are nothing.
But I'm not alone.
Hela's heel turn was solidified when her powers returned and manifested in a completely new way. Her stunning transformation was supported by awe-inspiring animation and triumphant music. By the end of the scene, both her allies and the audience couldn't believe how far Hela had come.
I sent you here to learn, to grow, and in the end, you eclipsed even my wildest expectations.
Number 5. Hulk's brutal death.
What? What is it?
We need to go now.
As soon as we saw Iron Man die in a particularly grim story, we knew his fellow Avengers weren't safe. But we still couldn't have anticipated Hulk's final fate. After a few heroes were assassinated, Black Widow tried to warn Banner that someone might target him. While the duo was talking, Bruce's transformation to the Hulk was triggered by a gunshot. The big green guy initially smashed and raged like usual. However, he stopped his destructive ways when his body began to mutate. A few moments later, Hulk exploded into a cloud of green smoke. While all the Avenger deaths in this episode were harsh, none of them came close to this shocking and brutal demise.
Nigga ain't lying.
No, Bruce. But he can't die. He can't die.
Number 4. The Sky People come to Kahorti's aid. The young girl acquired tremendous power after she fell through a portal that took her to a new world. Although Kahorti liked the people and peaceful environment, she couldn't bear to live there in bliss while her people back home were being attacked. When she initially asked for the other Sky People to help her fight, they were reluctant to leave. Kahorti ultimately decided to face the legions of enemies threatening her people solo. Just when it seemed like she would perish, the Sky People arrived to back her up. Our hearts soared as Kahorti raced into battle alongside her new family to save everyone she loved. She led them to an awe-inspiring victory that was as heartwarming as it was beautiful.
Such resolve is often what burns brightest, what elevates an individual to something more.
Number 3. Ultron decimates Earth.
Ultron's going after the nuclear codes. I don't know how much longer we can hold them off.
We have to take out the satellite network. We won't be able to launch the nukes without them.
In the main MCU timeline, Tony Stark stopped Ultron from launching the world's nuclear arsenal. As a result, the robot tried to wreck humanity by turning the city of Sokovia into an improvised meteor, but what it showed us what happened if Ultron never had to go to Plan B. After it acquired the codes it needed, we were stunned into silence by the imagery of nuclear weapons being launched world.
Slime.
Why?
We're too late. He did it.
The realistic scenes of devastation hit harder than the infamous Thanos snap ever could. With one short but impactful sequence, this Ultron variant established itself as one of the most dangerous villains to appear in any MCU reality.
At last, peace.
Number 2. Peggy and Kahorti break the power scales.
You changed your outfit. Pretty cool. It's a good look on you. But you might remember I defeated that armor once before.
Once before, I wasn't in it.
Strange Supreme was prepared to sacrifice the lives of countless heroes and villains to fuel a machine that could restore his world. An Infinity Stone-powered Captain Carter and the formidable Kahorti tried to stop him with earth-shattering attacks. However, their combined abilities weren't enough to defeat Strange. Suddenly, heroes and villains from across the multiverse gave their most powerful weapons to the duo.
Stop me. I'll just get more.
Audiences were then treated to the jaw-dropping sight of the heroines going into battle with an arsenal of Marvel's most iconic objects. The duo wields Mjolnir, Hela's Necroswords, the 10 Rings, and more with ease and skill. There's no telling if we'll ever see a Marvel battle in live action or animation where the heroes have access to so much raw power.
Over, Strange. Stay down.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Doctor Strange destroys his reality.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
What is going on?
Shortly after getting his hands on the Time Stone, the Master of Mystic Arts goes back in time to try and save his love interest Christine from certain death. During a heartbreaking montage, he learns that he doesn't have enough power to alter her fate. Doctor Strange proceeds to commit atrocious crimes to gain enough might to break the rules of time. Unfortunately, his actions cause reality to collapse around him and Christine.
What's happening?
I brought you back. I saved you.
No, this This isn't real. This isn't.
Both the viewers and the watcher can only look on as Strange sees everything and everyone he's ever known crumble into nothing. There were no words that could capture the scope of what the sorcerer lost during his doomed quest.
Steven, what did you do?
Which what-if moment still leaves you speechless? Let us know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Hefty.
Hefty will do the dishes.
The sad truth is that there are worlds among the multiverse simply meant to die.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 darkest what-if moments. Beware of a multiverse of spoilers ahead.
You can't do this. But we must.
Number 20. Black Widow's attacked by her former family.
Hey, sisters. How you girls doing? Okay.
When Natasha Romanoff was a child, a woman named Melina pretended to be her mother as part of an undercover spy program. The young Black Widow also spent time growing up in a cruel training facility known as the Red Room with other girls. Both aspects of Natasha's past came back to haunt her in a grim sequence. After a mission brings Black Widow close to the Red Room, she's attacked by her fake mother and quote-unquote sisters. During the extended fight, Melina encourages her soldiers to target an injury Natasha got as a child. Black Widow is also nearly killed by the woman she once had to call mother. This extraordinarily somber family reunion emphasized how horrifying Natasha's past truly was.
Not, you're right.
No. Number 19. Peggy loses Steve again.
Again?
We both know what we need to do.
Despite Captain Carter's best efforts, she and Steve Rogers were never able to start a real relationship. It looked like her luck finally changed when she found a version of him in an alternate world. After the two grew closer, Peggy discovered she needed to send Steve away to save the entire 1602 universe. But even if he had been from that year, it could have never worked out. In Multiverse of Madness, it's revealed that worlds can collapse if people from one universe try to live in another. That means there was no way for Rogers and Carter to live happily ever after without risking an entire reality. Peggy and Steve's relationship was doomed as soon as they laid eyes on each other.
We never get a happy ending.
I'm sure somewhere out there we do.
Number 18. The Grandmaster revels in death. Shortly after arriving on the planet Sakaar, Tony Stark is invited to attend the Grandmaster's birthday celebration. Iron Man soon discovers that the festivities are more violent than he could have ever anticipated. It turned out that the Grandmaster loved to celebrate his day of birth by watching aliens race to their death.
Oh, look at that flame. He was made to be roadkill.
Despite the lack of blood, the race features some pretty brutal demises. At one point, a driver and his cart are sucked into a big grinder and then used as ammunition to kill two more competitors. The scene's constant jokes and bright colors initially help hide how harsh this race is. But if viewers look underneath the hood of this violent birthday celebration, they'll see the Grandmaster's cruelty staring right back.
Wow. Well, a foot again for who was that?
Number 17. Loki invades Earth.
We have the same enemy here. The person who killed your brother also killed two of my people. Good people. We should be working together.
We are not allies.
After Thor is unjustly slain on Earth, Loki arrives to punish the villain responsible. He agrees to team up with Nick Fury to bring Hank Pym to justice for going after the God of Thunder. After a fun final battle, Loki decides to turn on his new ally. He brings Asgardian soldiers and technology to Earth, and declares himself as the de facto ruler.
It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation. The bright view of freedom boggles you, diminishes your life's joy.
And to make matters worse, nearly all the Avengers that were around in the original timeline had already fallen. Fortunately, Fury knew at least 2 captains who would be willing to rebel against Loki's tyranny. The might of those heroes and a newly arrived Black Widow will hopefully be enough to save this oppressed world.
You and your replacement Avengers fought valiantly, but now I think it's time you told me all your secrets.
Killmonger slays Rhodey and T'Challa. The devious Killmonger supported Tony's decision to send Rhodey to a black market vibranium deal.
We send Rhodey. There. He's U.S. Air Force, and he's the company's military liaison. We're all above board.
I think that's a great idea.
At the same time, the villain ensured the Wakandans knew Americans were trying to purchase their most precious resource under the table. Killmonger's complex plan ensured that Black Panther and Rhodey ended up in the same place. The villain took advantage of that fact by slaying both of them while they were distracted.
Let me take the vibranium back where it belongs.
Sorry, cuz. That ain't gonna fly.
Once they were both gone, Killmonger made it look like Rhodey and Black Panther had ended each other's lives. The villain's sinister plot increased tensions between 2 countries while taking 2 good men from the world. And although Tony figured out the truth, he couldn't stop Killmonger's dark plot.
Word of the wise, never play Clue with Jarvis. He sees all.
Go ahead. Call the cops. Still won't get here in time to save you.
Number 15. The Watcher lets a world burn. Minutes after Peggy failed to save Queen Hela from a worldwide catastrophe in 1602, the super soldier became the royal family's biggest enemy. While the captain was figuring out her next move, the Watcher moved in closer for an important conversation. The cosmic being essentially told the heroine to abandon the world.
I'm not leaving.
Worlds die every day. I've watched millions fade from existence. It happens.
Well, not on my watch.
After Carter fails to heed his advice, the Watcher returns again and urges Peggy to just let the world burn. Audiences already knew that the Cosmic Man rarely intervenes when universes are in danger, but seeing him actually abandon a world full of people and his friend Peggy made him feel colder than ever. The Watcher showed that he'd rather watch a person close to him die than lend a hand.
I'm sorry. This world is destined to die. You...
The Mazda CX-90 comes standard with a turbo inline 6 and all-wheel drive. All that responsiveness, that comes standard too.
This car is an SUV driving years.
Can't change that.
Number 14. The end of Hela's childhood. The Goddess of Death spent most of her What If episode obsessed with gaining power and conquering others. But it's only after she loses her Asgardian abilities that we learn why she was so power-hungry. During a flashback, we see that Hela was a normal child that loved playing with her pet. Everything changed after her father Odin chained her dog up and said that it was time for her to start helping him conquer other realms.
He is born with the heart of a fighter, just like his mistress. The king must tame his threats to ensure that they fight for him.
The heartbreaking scene made it clear that Hela could have grown up as a well-adjusted royal. Unfortunately for her, Odin preferred to forge her into a tool of war that he could point towards his enemies.
You will obey.
You had your throne, so you threw away your sword, forgetting that she was your own daughter. I will no longer be party to your conquest.
Number 13. Stephen Strange absorbs living creatures.
Bitch nigga, hoe nigga, bitch nigga, bitch nigga, hoe nigga, bitch nigga, hoe bitch nigga.
So overwhelmed by loss, you will seek answers in the mystic arts.
Although Dr. Strange has the ability to travel back to the night where his beloved Christine died, he can't seem to prevent her demise from happening over and over again. He eventually learns that there is a twisted way to get the power he needs to change fate.
Aha! Gain the power through the absorption.
We watch as Strange steals life from a series of monstrous-looking beings to increase his own magical capabilities. As he absorbs more creatures, we get foreboding hints that he is becoming more beastly too. Although Strange's intentions were good, the way he gained his power was truly evil. This absorption sequence marked the point where the hero we knew became a villain.
He's on the wrong path. I could warn him, intervene. But the fate of his universe is not worth risking the safety of all others.
Number 12. War comes to Wakanda. After Killmonger makes it look like Tony Stark was murdered by a Wakandan warrior, U.S. General Ross sends vibranium drones to attack the advanced nation. Although the robots are tough, the African army prevails in the end. But the Wakandan victory isn't the end of the conflict. Upon losing the first skirmish, General Ross African nation with more powerful weapons.
All Jericho missiles locked and loaded by 0600.
Yes, sir.
All due respect, sir, isn't that a lot of firepower to aim at a country most Americans can't find on a map?
By tomorrow, they won't need to.
The next time we see this version of Wakanda, the country is on fire and in the midst of being occupied by the U.S. military. Killmonger's manipulations plunged the isolated nation into a war it never asked for. And even though he was removed from the equation, there's no telling if this universe's Wakanda can regain the world's trust.
Was it worth it? My cousin.
Yeah, I did what I had to do.
Number 11. Nebula is betrayed and nearly murdered. In one bleak universe, Nebula was working for the Nova Corps when she learned that her ally Yondu had been brutally murdered by an unknown assassin. During her investigation, her shady ally Yon-Rogg betrays her and leaves her to drown. Nebula narrowly managed to escape a watery doom, but shortly after getting to safety, it's revealed that the head of the Nova Corps was a true villain all along. The big bad decides to cover her tracks by ordering Nebula's execution.
Finish her, and make sure you melt down the pieces when you're done.
It's difficult to see the character suffer at the hands of Nova Corps officers, and although she escapes, local civilians still treat her like garbage. It's a miracle Nebula didn't turn back to the dark side after her hellish near-death experiences.
Nebula, are you okay?
Oh gosh, I didn't recognize you.
Number 10. The inevitable death of Steve Rogers. Years after Steve Rogers was presumed dead, a brainwashed version of him returned wearing a seriously deadly suit. He nearly killed his former best friend before his longtime love interest Peggy knocked him out. Sadly, things didn't get better from there. It turned out that Rogers wouldn't be able to live outside of the Hydra Stomper armor he was trapped in.
You can't remove it?
Not unless you want to put him straight into a coffin.
Furthermore, the very suit that was keeping him alive could kill him at any moment. These dark revelations help paint a very dark portrait of the remainder of Steve's days. Whether he found a way out of the suit or stayed inside it, Rogers wouldn't be able to live much longer as a free man.
Steve, I can't lose you. Wait. No!
Number 9. Kahorti's people lose their homes and freedom.
Greed and grief ignited a terrible battle amongst the surrounding nations. In the end, peace was made.
A group of villagers were living a peaceful existence until Spanish conquistadors arrived. The invaders made a violent debut by shooting at innocents and setting everything aflame. By the time the conquistadors actually stated what they wanted, most of the village had been reduced to ashes. The worst part of their invasion came after the villains realized they wouldn't get the magical prize they had sought after. Instead of leaving the villagers in the ruins of their society, the conquistador leader ordered for the innocent people to be chained up. His despicable actions proved that there were no depths to this man's cruelty. If Kahorti hadn't returned to free her people, the conquistador would have gotten away with an unimaginable injustice. Number 8. The heroes lose hope.
Another survivor camp claims to have made progress on a cure.
Well, awesome! Global crisis solved! High fives all around, guys.
Not quite. A team of heroes gets word that a zombie cure might be waiting for them in New Jersey. But during the train ride, Hope gets infected with the virus. Her allies try to stay optimistic that they could find a cure to save her just in time. But when the train runs out of fuel in a zombie-infested area, Hope decides to lay down her life to get her friends to safety.
Peter! Smile. Smile for me, okay?
Watching her take her final steps was incredibly heartbreaking. Unfortunately, her demise becomes even more tragic when we see her come back as a zombie and attack her friends. Seeing the heroine turn into a member of the Walking Dead gave us little hope that this timeline could get better.
I'm sorry. Now she gave her life so we could get the cure.
Number 7. Sacrificing lives to the Forge. Strange Supreme knew that he didn't have enough power to restore everything he lost. So, he decided to get what he needed in the absolute worst way. During the Season 2 finale, Strange Supreme revealed that he built a forge that could be fueled by the lives of very powerful beings.
Oh no, he's begun! He's leading them to the forge!
What made this plan worse than the time he absorbed a variety of creatures was that he didn't just stop at sinister threats. This time around, Strange Supreme was willing to throw the most noble heroes inside the forge if it got him closer to his goal.
I gave you a choice, Piggy Cutter. They will be my machine.
While Peggy and Cohorty are able to save most of the good guys, they couldn't stop Strange Supreme from falling into the dark machine. Number 6. Natasha confronts the Watcher.
And then there was one.
I won't go back there. My world is gone.
Once the Guardians of the Multiverse complete their mission, the Watcher enables them to return back to their original realities. However, Natasha refuses to go. She reminds the Watcher that her home was completely ravaged by Ultron in an emotional speech. And when Natasha asks him to do something to aid her home, he reveals that he's either unwilling or unable to.
Then fix my world.
I can't, Natasha.
The Watcher instead decides to take her to a less damaged world that's in the midst of a huge conflict. While his gesture is nice, Natasha still has to carry the weight of losing everyone she knows. She also must live with the fact that the powerful Watcher didn't move to save her world.
We're just stories to you. We're not real. You watch us fight, win, lose. Tell me, did you make popcorn while Ultron murdered my friends and burned my world to the ground?
Number 5. Star-Lord's forced to slaughter worlds. While most supervillains destroy societies with their own hands, the depraved Ego made his young son Peter sow chaos. The boy left a path of destruction across countless worlds. According to Thor, Peter even managed to annihilate Asgard's armies. After hearing about the countless lives that perished by his hands, we heard a twisted truth. It's implied that Ego was directly controlling Peter's darkest actions the entire time.
Everything that's happening, it's not me. It's him. He has this power to get inside my head.
The thought that the kid might have had to watch worlds fall while being powerless to stop it is horrifying. Although Peter's story ends on a hopeful note, he can't bring back all the lives that were lost. He can only avenge all the beings that died, because the atrocious Ego didn't know when to stop.
You killed my mother?
No, I get it. You're upset. But you know you don't have the power to destroy me, Peter.
Number 4. Hawkeye dies as a villain.
Drop the weapon! I swear, I didn't shoot.
It was tough watching members of the original Avengers lineup meet their ends in a variety of gruesome ways. Hulk's demise was particularly grim and hard to watch. However, Hawkeye arguably had the saddest death of them all. He was given the task of observing Thor by S.H.I.E.L.D. higher-ups. All of a sudden, one of Hawkeye's arrows flies loose and fatally wounds the God of Thunder. The Archer is quickly arrested and left questioning how this tragedy could have happened.
This doesn't make any sense. I don't slip. I don't misfire.
And before Hawkeye could learn that he wasn't responsible, Hank Pym takes his life. Knowing that the Archer died confused and disgraced made his last scene stand out in an episode full of depressing demises.
Martin had a wife and kids. If he was going to go, it wouldn't be willingly.
You think he was murdered?
If I had to guess, my money is on the same someone who killed Stark.
Number 3. Ultron overwhelms the Watcher. We initially thought the worst thing Ultron was going to get away with was launching nuclear weapons on his version of Earth.
Too late. He did it.
However, he accomplished something far worse after gaining the power of all the Infinity Stones. After becoming aware of the multiverse, Ultron decides to bring his violent version of peace to new realities.
So many universes, so much chaos. They need to be silenced. You do not have to do this.
But the Watcher attempts to break the robot first. Unfortunately, he's unable to keep up with Ultron's raw power. The Watcher is left with no choice but to retreat. If this episode didn't end on an optimistic scene where the Cosmic Observer teamed up with Strange Supreme, Ultron's victory would have led to the show's grimmest ending.
Run. Watch. It doesn't matter. From here, I can see everything. No one can stop me now.
Number 2. Vision's Betrayal.
I'll canvass the base. See if I can find his transport.
Sergeant Barnes, you will not find what you're looking for.
During the zombie apocalypse,
Fuck that shit.
became a member of the undead horde. Since Vision was unable to cure her, he kept her fed by tricking people into becoming her next slave. The dark truth was revealed when Bucky discovered Black Panther was one of the unlucky victims. Seeing what Vision did to T'Challa was already disturbing.
Vision, what the hell is
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
But knowing the synthetic being would have continued sacrificing heroes if given the chance was an unbearably grim thought. While Vision tried to logically explain what he did, there's no explaining his manipulative actions. It's impossible to look at him the same way when you know about the horrifying methods he used to keep Wanda going.
You lured innocent people to their deaths, all in the name of love?
Love sucks.
I still cannot entirely fathom what I have done.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Strange Supreme
Burst reality.
I spent centuries
For Christine.
And now can you save her?
All the monstrous things that Strange Supreme did allowed him to bend the rules of time and save the woman he loved. However, his dark path came at a high cost. Since rescuing Christine in the past caused a massive time paradox, reality completely falls apart. Even Strange Supreme's incredible power isn't enough to stop his universe from collapsing around him, and the desperate man can't convince the Watcher to help either.
Honestly, if I could fix this, if I could punish you instead, I would. But I can't interfere. You more than anyone else should understand that meddling with time and events only leads to more destruction.
In the end, Strange Supreme is forced to watch Christine fade away from him one last time. His attempts to reunite
save that one little bitch, boy. Fuck
everything. We've yet to get a bleaker what-if ending than a completely isolated Strange Supreme forced to exist in an utterly broken reality.
No, 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 no.
Stop crying like a bitch.
What if reality would you never want to live in? Let us know in the comments below.
Eat that.
It's January.
Tell me what's happening.
2 days off. Too good.
This is love and hip hop. You know it's gonna be some. Oh my god.
Too scandalous.
This is caught me at unfaithful.
And too saucy.
You may not know what to expect.
This.
Look at her.
It's a celebration.
I love that.
MTV Tuesdays kick off with Love and Hip Hop at 9, tomorrow at 8, followed by Caught in the Act Unfaithful. This isn't going to change what happened.
I don't care. He killed my mom.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Marvel moments that left us speechless.
I don't feel so good.
For this list, we'll be looking at scenes from the MCU that shocked or surprised viewers the most. Since there are big twists and reveals on this list, this is your final spoiler alert. Which Marvel moments caught you off guard the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 20. Thor goes for the head. Avengers Endgame. After Thanos eliminated trillions of people in Infinity War, the Avengers tracked him down in hopes that they could reverse what he'd done. But unfortunately, they're too late. It turns out that Thanos destroyed their only hope of fixing this tragedy.
Where are the stones?
Gone. Reduce them atoms.
You used them 2 days ago.
I used the stones to destroy the stones.
This shocking revelation led to the moment where Thor took a piece of advice that the Mad Titan once gave him. With one swing from his axe, the God of Thunder decapitated the Mad Titan without warning. Thor's brutality and cold expression left us dumbstruck. While the villain got what he deserved, his sudden death still didn't feel like a victory for our heroes. What did you do?
Well, this shit actually green on this bitch, boy. Yeah,
Number
green
19.
bitch.
Kamala Khan
Green
is confirmed
bitch.
to
Green
be a
bitch.
mutant. Miss
Green
Marvel.
bitch. Green bitch.
So, we know why you have access to the Nora and how you can wield it, but when I compared you to the rest of your family, something still seemed off.
Okay.
Fans of the X-Men have long been awaiting the moment that mutants arrived in the MCU. However, they had no idea they'd already been following one until the final episode of Miss Marvel. After Kamala embraced her legacy and became the hero of Jersey City, we learned something completely unexpected about her physiology. Bruno reveals there's something special about her genes. If his verbal suggestion wasn't enough, the moment is capped off by a familiar musical motif.
Kamala, there's something different in your genes. Like a mutation.
We don't know how or if Kamala will factor into the X-Men's future, but this moment is still a huge and surprising step towards bringing mutants closer to Avengers.
Never forget. Mutant and proud.
Number 18, a quick cameo. WandaVision. WandaVision is quite the meta show, paying tribute to and parodying plenty of TV shows and tropes.
Do you want me to take that again?
I'm sorry?
You want me to hold the babies? Should we just take it from the top?
One of these is stunt casting, and it worked like a charm. While Wanda and Vision are having an argument, Wanda has to answer the door, and who should appear but her long-lost brother, Pietro Maximoff.
Long-lost bro get to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
Should we cast Pietro?
Except it's Quicksilver, as played by Evan Peters from the X-Men films. Everyone lost their minds with excitement over what this could mean with regards to the multiverse in the MCU. While the payoff was not as satisfying as the reveal, Ralph Boner, really, it was still a fun and surprising moment.
Agnes doesn't live here. You do. You're Ralph Boner?
Boner.
Hey, Brett, if you had to choose, would you watch paint dry or compare benefits plan?
Compare benefits. Custom makes it easier to find the right plan for my team.
I think I'm gonna need new glasses.
No problem. You're covered.
Choose benefits without the mess. That's working with Gusto.
Boner. Number 17, Liz's dad, Spider-Man Homecoming. Being a teenage superhero can be stressful. In addition to trying to stop Adrian Toomes, the Vulture, Peter Parker also has to deal with high school stuff, like homecoming dance.
I guess you already have a date to homecoming. Actually, I'm so busy planning it, I never really got around to that part, so... You wanna go with me?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
When he turns up at his love interest Liz's house, he and the audience are flabbergasted when the Vulture answers the door. Toomes is actually her father.
He must be Peter.
Who wanna see the thing? Who wanna see a thing? Who wanna see a thing? A thing. A thing.
Come on.
Sure, the movie's called Homecoming, so it had to tie into the plot somehow. But we didn't think the villain would be Liz's dad. It's a great twist that made the Vulture not only more relatable, but arguably scarier. That scene in the car still gives us chills. Number 16, Quicksilver's Death, Avengers Age of Ultron. As soon as it was announced that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver would be in Ultron, audiences got pretty excited. But no one could have anticipated that the duo's time together would be so brief. During Age of Ultron's final battle, the titular villain fires at the Avengers and other survivors of his attack. When Hawkeye is caught in the robot's path while protecting a young boy, Pietro suddenly runs over to shield them from gunfire.
You didn't see that coming.
The sacrificial act was as jaw-dropping as it was controversial. Although we're glad Hawkeye survived, we still can't believe Quicksilver's time as an Avenger ended so soon. Number 15. Mark reveals Steven's origin. In the episode Asylum, we learned that when Mark was younger, he lost his brother after an innocent afternoon playing in a cave went horribly wrong. After the incident, Mark's mother blamed him for his brother's death. She often lashed out at him in a variety of horrible ways. During a particularly dramatic confrontation, Mark manifested the Steven personality to help him cope with the pain.
Open the door!
While this entire plotline took audiences by surprise, its conclusion truly left us speechless. A flashback shows that Mark was unable to attend his mother's funeral due to their turbulent history. But after his grief catches up to him, we were left stunned when he switched into his Steven personality and kept going.
What? Not again. Hey, Mum. Hey, you alright? Yeah, would you believe it? I'm totally lost again.
Number 14, The Mandarin Reveal, Iron Man 3. The terrorist mastermind The Mandarin posed quite the threat to both Tony Stark Iron Man as well as the United States.
You know who I am. You don't know where I am. You'll never see me coming.
His explosive soldiers and dark charisma give him an air of menace. But when Tony finally infiltrates the Mandarin's compound, he's dumbfounded to discover that the man he thought was the Mandarin is just a silly British actor named Trevor.
My name's Trevor. Trevor Slattery.
Trevor Slattery?
What are you?
They said, what are you? They said, what are you?
The real Mandarin, not really, he came later, is Aldrich Killian, a scientist Tony once ditched at a party. While this twist certainly proved controversial, there's no denying that nobody saw it coming.
No more false faces. You said you wanted the Mandarin. You're looking right at him.
Who would expect using an actor of Ben Kingsley's caliber as a misdirect?
Yes. No, that's enough. Huh?
Number 13, Rhodey's Fall, Captain America Civil War. You'd expect there to be casualties in a film with the word war in the title. But although no Avenger dies by the end, there are still some steep consequences. After two teams of heroes spend time brawling in an airport, Captain America and Bucky fly away from the battlefield. When War Machine gives chase, he asks Vision to get Falcon off his tail. But the distracted Synthezoid misses and breaks Rhodey's power source.
Target is thrusting, turn him into a glider.
You can still see my scalp.
Ends with War Machine
You can still see my scalp.
no one could get to him fast enough.
Look, it's January 8th. You can still see my scalp. And I got this shit done before Christmas. But you can still see my scalp. Nah, 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 nah. You can see. That's why I put that shit on right now. Fuck that.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. After Sam Wilson is entrusted with Steve Rogers' iconic shield, he's shocked to learn that the Avenger wasn't the only Captain America. The hero once known as Falcon is eventually introduced to a black man and veteran named Isaiah Bradley. During the Korean War, the soldier became a super soldier and single-handedly liberated a prison camp. But he wasn't treated with a welcome home like Steve Rogers was. Instead, Isaiah was imprisoned and experimented on for 30 years by the country he fought for.
You know what they did to me for being a hero? They put my ass in jail for 30 years.
Carl Lumley's moving performance makes this revelation especially heartbreaking. And while nothing can ever replace what he's lost, Isaiah is done some justice when he finally gets the recognition he deserves in a truly awe-inspiring scene.
Now they'll never forget what you did for this country.
Number 11. Ego both gives and is cancer.
Gives and is cancer.
Volume 2. Ego, Peter Quill's celestial tool of a dad, is exposed as a villain with a plan to spread throughout the galaxy like a cancer, making everyone a part of him.
But you know, Peter, it is a tremendous responsibility. Only can take the bridle of the cosmos.
Take the rubies out.
Where it needs to go. Having basically been brainwashed by Ego, this doesn't concern Star-Lord too much, and the audience kind of figured it out by then. But then he drops a bombshell. To stop himself from getting attached to Peter's mom, Ego intentionally gave her brain cancer.
It broke my heart to put that tumor in her head.
What? The shock of this is so great that it snaps Peter out of Ego's control, and he just starts blasting him. If we weren't still trying to get over this, we'd be tempted to join them. Number 10. The multiverse is born. Loki.
Put this all the way on.
Sylvie reach the end of time. They discover a stranger named He Who Remains. The mysterious man reveals that he built the Time Variance Authority to control the timeline. Additionally, He Who Remains reveals that if he dies, the multiverse will be born. But splitting the timeline could allow an infinite number of enemies to threaten the main universe.
So if the universe is in balance, everything we know to be true. Everything. I know the TVA.
Oh, now my shit looking blue. My shit looking blue now, man. My shit was looking green as fuck. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Got a green on YouTube though, you know. What's up? What's up?
Sylvie fights until she defeats Loki and slays He Who Remains. Watching the timeline split before our eyes was astounding. While we knew trouble was coming, we also knew that the MCU could now access a multiverse of characters.
But someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Number 9. Who killed Tony's parents? Captain America: Civil War. The evil genius Zemo spent most of Civil War manipulating and deceiving the Avengers, but his final sinister act relied on a brutal truth. After Zemo gets Tony, Steve, and Bucky in the same room, he shows them footage of the car crash that killed Howard and Maria Stark. What was thought to be an accident was quickly revealed to be an assassination. And it turns out that brainwashed Bucky was responsible. As Tony got angrier, we sat there breathless and waiting to see how Iron Man would react. Although we didn't want him to lash out at Bucky after seeing that video, we definitely understood why the orphan billionaire couldn't let things go.
This isn't going to change what happened. I don't care. He killed my mom.
Number 8. T'Challa's funeral. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
These will be ancestors.
2 years after Chadwick Boseman passed away, audiences arrived at Wakanda Forever with the knowledge that the cast and crew had worked hard to honor his memory. The film immediately made it clear that his character T'Challa had passed away. After this tragic opening, we watched as Wakandans came together for his funeral. Angela Bassett and Letitia Wright's performances were full of raw emotion and grief during the ceremony. And throughout the heartbreaking scene, Wakandans celebrated their king's life with beautiful expressions of art. No one made a sound during this impactful and moving tribute to the late and great Chadwick Boseman. Number 7. Thanos' Sacrifice. Avengers Infinity War are some of the hardest hitting in the franchise. While it was tempting to discuss Vision's heartbreaking death, both of them, this one was arguably more surprising. After Gamora is forced to take Thanos to Vormir, the location of the Soul Stone, they're told by its guardian, Red Skull, that Thanos must sacrifice what he loves most to obtain it.
In order to take the stone, you must lose that which you love. A soul for a soul.
Gamora is first amused, since she believes Thanos loves no one, but she is proven tragically wrong, as Thanos cries for what he's about to do. Despite Gamora's attempts to deny him, Thanos throws his favorite daughter from the cliff. This death left us shook, both from grieving Gamora's loss and because of how committed Thanos was to his mission. Number 6. Hydra had infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
What's up? It's Dilo's world. What's up? It's Dilo's world.
In the second Captain America film, Steve Rogers of Black Widow meets a digital copy of scientist Arnim Zola's brain. The villain then reveals that his organization was secretly rebuilt inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. ranks.
The new Hydra Rouge, a beautiful parasite inside S.H.I.E.L.D.
This tactic allowed Hydra to influence global events and assassinate potential threats for decades. While this reveal could have just affected the plot of one movie, the twist is so memorable because of its far-reaching consequences. This game-changing Hydra twist went on to affect other MCU tales, and will likely continue to do so in the future.
That's okay. Trust me.
Number 5. A Bloody Shield. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. John Walker wasn't most of our picks for a new Captain America, but as we saw more, we saw how the impossible expectations of the role wore on him.
No, wait, no, stop, hold on, stop. Okay, I think we're way past reasoning with her, unless you forgot the fact that she blew up a building with people still in it.
While engaging in battle with the Flag Smashers, Walker's partner Lamar is accidentally killed by their leader, Carly Morgenthau. Enraged at the death of his friend, Walker pursues one of the Flag Smashers, demanding to know where Carly is. With the man at his mercy, Walker brutally kills him, as dozens look on and record it. We know Walker was under pressure, but to see him break like this and for him to tarnish Cap's shield, once a symbol of hope, is
crazy.
Number 4. Illuminati Demise.
Illuminati.
Strange in the multiverse of madness. The introduction of the Illuminati alone was a shock to the system.
Captain Carter. First Avenger. Black Adar, Bolton, the keeper of the Terrigen Nest. The human pig.
Old favorites returning in new roles in this universe, Patrick Stewart back as Professor X, and they cast John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, but that shock was compounded soon after. Just as Doctor Strange tries to warn them, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, pursues him into this universe.
It's encouraging you're worried about. You seriously think I'm a bigger threat than the Scarlet Witch?
Oh, we can handle you and she decides to kill you.
No, you cannot. Not unless you give me the book of the shadows. We appreciate your concerns, Stephen, but it's not the Scarlet Witch that we fear.
She confronts the Illuminati and proceeds to kill them all in creative and grisly ways. Well, all except for Mordo. Frankly, a fistfight with Strange is getting off easy compared to what Wanda does to the others.
I think I'm beginning to understand why your Mordo didn't like you very much.
Number 3. Peter who? Spider-Man No Way Home. Yes, we were all waiting for the sight of the three Spider-Man just interacting with each other. My back.
Top that thing, go, top that thing, go, top that thing, go.
Yeah. You want me to crack it?
Yeah.
You know how to do that thing, top that thing.
But that still didn't prepare us for the emotional gut punch that is the ending. With reality coming apart and legions of Spider-Man's enemies encroaching on New York, Peter asks Doctor Strange to make them leave the only way he knows how. A spell to make everyone forget him. Not Spider-Man, mind you, Peter Parker.
You gotta understand that would mean that everyone who knows and loves you, you have no memory of you. It would be as though you never existed.
Peter promises to come find Ned and MJ after they've forgotten, and he's true to his word on that account. It's rough seeing him beat them and for them to not recognize him. It's even tougher to watch him decide not to tell them to keep them safe.
There anything else?
Top the thing. Top the thing. Do you wanna top the thing? Top.
Number 2. Cap brings the thunder. Avengers Endgame. Endgame has so many jaw-dropping, epic moments that we could have chosen. The portal scene alone had everyone shouting incoherently.
Top that thing. Top the thing. Do you want to see this thing or be the thing? Do you want to see the thing or be the thing? Do you want to see the thing or be the thing?
Against Thanos.
Fuck you,
Things look dire for the God of Thunder when the other two are seemingly out of commission, and Thanos has him at his mercy. That's when Thor's hammer Mjolnir rises and strikes the Mad Titan in the back. It then returns to Cap's hand. Fans were hopeful beforehand, and of course a man as good as Steve Rogers was worthy. But knowing and seeing are two different things. Easily one of the best surprises we've got yet in the MCU. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
No, you won't be it.
The Snap. Avengers Infinity War. Throughout Infinity War, Thanos proves he's a capable and threatening villain.
She's asked, hasn't she?
Even so, most viewers who hadn't read the comics still didn't think he would actually succeed. How naive we were. After acquiring all the Infinity Stones, Thanos seemed poised to kill half of all life in the universe. But then Thor arrives and lands a decisive blow.
Oh, bro.
His was off.
Irritated. Every time I get on Facebook, Instagram.
He departs, and then many of our favorite heroes dissolve into dust. It can't be overstated how astonishing this moment is.
don't know what's happening.
Marvel is supposed to be the upbeat franchise. They can't kill off half your characters like this, but they did. Temporarily, at least. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Hurry to Kohl's biggest clearance event and start the year with canvas savings. Save up to 70% starting now with thousands of markdowns added on top finds like tees, PJs, jeans, sweaters, and so much more. Find your faves for low prices at Kohl's.
Man, I cannot wait to find out what happened to Luke, Han, and Leia at the Return of the Jedi. Episode 1. Episode 1? Does that mean the story's going backwards, literally and figuratively? Also, reading. Also, I didn't read any of that, let alone comprehend it. A New Hope's first scene, Battle of Vader overtaking Leia's ship. Empire's first scene, Hoth battle. Return of the Jedi's first scene, Tatooine rescue. This movie's first scene, political ambassadors part of an envoy to talk about trade blockades. Funny, since the days of Episode 4, which is technically after this movie's events, how much extra technology this era has over its successor.
This way, please.
When our high-ranking political guests have to walk at the slow-ass pace of a droid like this, maybe we've taken the robot workers concept too far. I have a bad feeling about this. Come with me if you want to live. Also, Liam Neeson isn't killing anyone in this scene. Also, god damn it, this stupid-ass rat tail. I thought Barry's ponytails were for either preventing hair from getting in the way or to be cool. This is neither. Discuss.
Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
The ambassadors are Jedi Knights, I believe.
Why would the Chancellor send obvious Jedi to the Trade Federation when it's pretty obvious they would never agree to enter the same room with them? Sending Jedi to something like this is almost like declaring war. At least make them not dress like Jedi so it can be a surprise.
Kill them immediately. That's Rouge.
Because killing Jedi is easy. Plus, can you send gas to this little room and feed it into the air conditioning system? Or was this room created by Spectre to execute people who don't like on a whim?
They must be dead by now. Destroy what's left of them.
Not only does this asshole not wait long enough for the Jedi to be dead, but he also thinks dead Jedi need further destruction. These motherfuckers have these Jedi in here all alone. Pretty much nowhere to go. The room's filled with gas. They have no reason to open this door at all. Even if you think they might lightsaber their way through the door, why not just have your droids waiting to gun them down as they get down?
Check it out, Corporal. We'll cover you.
Robot soldiers have portals? Here's your action in a nutshell. Jedi mowing down mindless minions, making a mockery of middling mechanisms.
What is going on down there?
We lost the transmission, sir.
You might be expecting me to sing these characters' obviously racist accents. And fine, I will. But I'm more interested in seeing how an advanced ship like this could possibly lose all transmission from the affected area. You don't have a backup camera or hallway gear? Why not just do that for the whole army? What did this exactly do anyway? Are they dead? Unconscious? Are we about to see them reboot like all Terminators do? All this destruction and there isn't any smoke, scratch marks, burns, or anything marking a battle took place other than some ruined droids. You want to know why subconsciously you were hating this movie? It's little details like that. Did someone open a dusty chest where this spare droid was just lying around? Fly!
They are still coming through. This is impossible!
This guy doesn't understand what impossible means. Poor Jedi.
Master, destroy it!
This movie suddenly becomes like a video game where the bad guys set new enemies for the hero to fight, but just two of them so the game doesn't get too challenging too fast. Are they watching this footage in the door that was nearly melted by Baton just a second ago?
They've gone up the ventilation shaft.
Quick, shoot some gas in there! I see they applied Natalie Portman's board makeup. Oh wait, that's not makeup?
A communications disruption can mean only one thing. Invasion.
What? Do you not know about asteroids and other space anomalies? Are communications always perfect for you assholes?
The Senate would revoke their trade franchise and leave them finished.
You're still talking about this? Why did this movie start off with Jedi doing real Jedi things with the political theater firmly in the background? Who gives a shit about this stuff?
We will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
But I will condone this hairdo exploiting, which surely costs gobs of government dollars, but whatever. I'm guessing in 2019, George Lucas will want to add some more lizards to this shot, so that will finally be complete. This is basically Jurassic Avatar.
Oh, boy, I love you!
So look, of course, we're going to raise the sin total by 100, just because of Jar Jar Binks. But, as we all know, Jar Jar is just a symptom of a far greater evil going on with these movies, blissfully unaware of what makes a positive impact. glad we could see the camera follow this chunk of sprites falling to the ground to add to our enjoyment. I think this movie's discount Dagobah scene was so cheap it might as well be from Spaceballs. Jedi can only go underwater via the help of something they stole from Q in MI6. Jar Jar is the friendliest Song of the South character of the modern era.
You shall go into the bosses. You shall get big doo-doo this time.
He's in big doo-doo this time. You can see it, right? The green screen studio you and McGregor and Liam Neeson are standing in.
A droid army is about to attack from Naboo. We must warn them.
We shall go like the Naboo.
Wait, I thought Naboo was the name of the planet.
You and the Naboo form a symbiont circle. What happens to one of you will affect the other. You must understand this.
It appears that the Gungans and the Naboo are completely separate from each other. These guys live in what is basically a secret underwater city and do fine without one another, so I don't get it.
The speediest way to the Naboo is going through the planet core.
This place is basically Earth, right? The planet core isn't going to be ridiculously hot or anything? Oh, great. Also, the whole reason the clone army came down to Naboo was to fight the people here, but they decided to land on the other side of the planet? Why? Is it so we could see Star Wars turn into Finding Nemo before Finding Nemo existed?
You owes me what you call a life debt. Your God's demand. This life belongs to me now.
I know this because I know everything about your culture I just learned existed 5 minutes ago. I mean, seriously, he just had this exchange with Obi-Wan.
Master, what's the bunga?
Transport, I hope.
But now he's suddenly an expert on Gungan law. Get the f*** out of here. You know, some folks say Lucas got bogged down in his world creation with the prequels, and those people are onto something and not entirely wrong. This underwater craft, built by an underwater civilization, has no mechanism for detecting ginormous fish that might be swimming behind it within swallowing distance. 20,000 Jedi under the sea. A big thing that ate a smaller thing gets eaten by an even bigger thing, cliche. We're not even 20 minutes in, and these hologram meetings make me want to stab the movie screen with Twizzlers.
I had the Senate bogged down in procedures. They will have no choice but to...
Yeah!
Why?
You didn't tell him about
Oh, man.
No need to report that to him until we have something to report.
And obviously the reigning Sith Lord can't sense Jedi activity on...
Either time going fast or my stream going slow.
The Force also guided you to nearly getting eaten by a gooberfish just as...
I don't know.
Why would he fix the Force anyway? Obi-Wan fixes the ship by playing with a couple of wires. Seems like shit.
Relax.
Baton waits 20 minutes into this
Let me clean my area right quick.
These invading ships attacking in a straight line instead of a super wide front.
Nice one. We have captured the Queen.
Victory.
Wait, they captured the Queen without a fight? That's not so much a victory as it is a forfeit. Jar Jar's sub containing 2 Jedi pops up to the surface of a downtown Naboo waterway and no one notices. This is actually fake Queen Amidala, played by Keira Knightley. And this trailing servant is actually Natalie Portman, the real Queen, which you only really notice on your second or third view. But my question is, what the f*** are you doing watching this a second or third time? I'm curious about many things in this shot. Most importantly, the reason why it looks fake as shit. These birds are flying to join the pandemic. I don't let you debate which movie is better. You could argue that it's a huge coincidence the 2 Jedi show up in Naboo at the same time the Queen is being whisked away and at the same spot. But someone's just going to show up in the comments, schooling you on the story, so why bother?
You should leave the street, Your Highness.
So absolutely no one from the Federation except a bunch of droids were ensuring the Queen got to the right place?
They need her to sign a treaty to make this invasion of theirs.
I'm finna get off this bitch now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
To make the invasion of her
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Movie substitutes the
I'm about to get off this bitch now.
like we won't notice.
There's the blockade.
One ship is going to protect a good
That way I can
blockade with the Queen in tow.
work it on down.
James, one-on-one with one hand tied behind my back, my left shoe tied
Get ready for tomorrow. Hopefully I can get ready early tomorrow. We should have a dry street and I can do my thing.
And I'm not saying nothing about these droids' crazy ability to drive on the exterior surface of a moving spaceship.
If we can't get the shield generator fixed, we'll be sending ducks.
Aren't you already? You're right in front of the blockade with a million ships staring you down. How are they missing you?
Deflect the shields off at maximum.
So this movie is saying if you have a shield generator, you can easily survive a blockade. Also, once you escape a planetary blockade, no one comes after you.
I want that treaty signed.
Why does it matter if the treaty gets signed or not? Even also, we see that one exciting treaty basement. I want to know how holograms actually work. Is there a boot we see inside? From the Emperor's perspective, does he see these 2 guys sitting down as holograms on opposite sides of the table? If so, what at this table is broadcasting? Also, what's up with this hologram technology?
I guess I can hit the ball one more time with y'all.
Extremely well put together and deployed, Your Highness.
The Queen has time to recognize droid heroism.
R2-D2, Your Highness.
Hey, R2-D2! I remember that little guy. I completely forget the first 28 minutes of this movie was about trade disputes.
The hyperdrive generator's gone, Master. We'll need a new one. That'll come with
Let me turn the heat off too. I'm about to go there.
Let's go. We're stuck fishing, so let's bring the slow asteroid and the clumsy quarter Jar Jar.
I ain't finna play
it's for kids. Even if Jar Jar was made for kids, no matter what excuse you give me, this
turn that just on too.
For the whole franchise. Name one great kids movie that has a scene like this. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Don't touch anything.
Dictionary is unsatisfactory and coming up with the right words of anger for this scene.
Are you an angel?
Thus began the least believable on-screen romance since Anakin and Padme in Attack of the Clones. But you subscribe to the brand new and totally insane internet theory that Jar Jar was really intended to be Yoda like evil Jedi Master.
Yeah, I can hit it with y'all one more time before I get off.
Credits will fine.
No, there won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi living around like that?
This didn't work against Jabba, and it didn't work against the Spizzer. So if the Force is only good against the weak-minded, what good is it? Should be able to take down some smarter creatures too. It's worth a game.
Wouldn't have lasted long anyways if I wasn't so good at building things.
Character backstory disguised as white. Is that Greedo in the background? Why can't that motherfucker be shooting his trigger happy gun right now? When a body meets a body coming through the CGI.
Česko Sobola. Chipoko Unangisa.
Aren't you supposed to be cleaning the racks? How did you get out of your child labor obligations to go save Jar Jar?
This storm will slow them down. That's pretty bad.
It does? I mean, I hear wind sound effects and the picture is a tiny bit blurry. As a viewer, I've been given no indication of a super serious sudden sandstorm or its severity.
We'll head back to our ship.
Is it far?
Anakin is allowed to walk around with Qui-Gon everywhere he goes now, because he saved the most annoying character in the movie from the fight. How these characters all end up together is hardly organic. Jar Jar does nothing except be oppressed, so they keep it. Anakin saves that asshole, so they keep it. Remember how Luke and Han became a team? They came out of need. These characters get to tag along because the script says so.
Come on, I'll take you to my place.
Because sandstorms are very, very dangerous, and this sandstorm happened to coincide with the time when the Jedi Company were fielding a little more tour guide, the rest of all the Star Wars can happen.
Isn't he great? He's not finished yet.
So, Anakin built C-3PO. Also, the odds of them being in the same narrative by the time a new book rolls around are astronomical. He takes a character introduction that should feel epic and makes it feel... it's the opposite of epic.
But then, it's a catastrophic.
As is this bill I just got for hologram communications. It is absolutely through the roof.
You must survive my life.
Jar Jar, this is the apple, but he's definitely an asshole.
I'm the only human who can do it.
See? I could have took that in with the other hits, and then it would have been like so much more impactful. Now I feel like I gotta, if I have any more in here, I doubt I got any more in here.
Basically, Star Wars turned into one of those games.
Yeah, I only got no more in here, so.
$10,000 and find out this dance competition where they can win $10,000.
He was meant to help you.
Thank God Jar Jar got curious about some bullshit. Accidentally started a fight with some asshole, and Anakin was around to save him, even though I still don't think he cleaned those racks. However, our budget exceeds $50 million.
What if this plan fails, Master?
By the way, movie sticks Obi-Wan on this ship doing nothing the entire time with Tatooine. That's exactly what we wanted to see the badass character from the original trilogy do, now didn't we?
There's something about this boy.
Why can't they Jedi talk to each other? Why do they need these little radios?
Who is his father?
There wasn't a father.
Wow, wait, the Jesus Christ, the Anakin character. You know what would have been way more interesting? Also, a mysterious character from the galaxy impregnating you and then leaving. You could have even made that a big surprise reveal in the third movie somehow. And you about this.
Oh, now you'll get it.
Alright, baby Greedo.
Yeah.
Let you hold the paddle. This movie has officially come to a dead stop. What's happened so far? 28 minutes about taxes and another 15 minutes or so for
yeah.
Bunny.
Fuck that.
Wash his car every time. 35-second conversation.
I'm about to get off this bitch. Go ahead and lay it down, you know, eat some more, and take it on into tomorrow. Bro, it's so smoky and cold in here. You can see the breath. You can see my breath. You can see that it's smoky in here too. Like I can see the difference.
I'd like to bring the racing buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Qui-Gon either knows for a fact that Anakin will win the race, or he's literally risking everything on a hunch. The way Sid, Qui-Gon practices the Jedi way, and cheats at the dice throw. He should just use his Jedi powers to sabotage the race.
Shit crazy.
For honesty anyway.
I could. They would never get me. Oh, friendly starships.
But yeah, man, I'm about to get off this bitch, man. I fucks with y'all, man. I fucks with y'all so fucking much. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get on this bitch tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm gonna try to really not be in this bitch unless it's gonna be wet. So unless it's wet, I mean, if it's not wet, y'all not gonna catch me tomorrow. Well, if it is, y'all gonna catch me at the night. So if y'all don't catch me in the morning, y'all gonna catch me at night for sure. Alright? Alright? Alright. Finna get out this thing. Finna get out this thing. Finna get off this thing. Finna get off this thing. You feel me? You feel me? Finna get out this thing.